All right, welcome to the show. Stairway to Cinema, episode 12. What's up, Amin? How are you? Oh, wait a minute. All right, now you're unmuted. What's up,
Okay,
Amin?
good.
How are you?
I'm good. No, it's just just fine. Played some HOTS, and that's it basically for today.
How you doing on the new meta?
There's a new meta.
I'm just like, there's always a meta,
Dude,
right?
I'm a casual, so I don't know.
Okay.
All right, I actually didn't watch that many movies this week, which is kind of surprising to me.
That's both of us then.
I only watched 5 movies, which is not a good record for me.
It's still good. At least you got something to talk about. I only watched one movie all week.
Okay, then tell me, which one is it?
I rewatched the classic. I don't know if you'd say classic. Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly movie, Step Brothers.
Okay.
And
A classic.
I'm not gonna lie, I laughed my ass off through most of it. So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot. I saw it in the theater. I didn't like it when I saw it in the theater, but I don't know. That type of humor. I was in the middle of the night and I was just sitting in my bed, just giggling.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Will Ferrell, but sometimes
I know
he
you've
gets me.
mentioned that.
Yeah, sometimes his humor works. Sometimes it's like too much. I'm not
Too
a
much.
fan of Anchorman, for example.
Oh, that hurts.
Anchorman is too over the top for me.
I love it. I think Anchorman and Anchorman 2 are just fucking classic.
All right. I actually only watched good movies, which is cool.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see about that. We'll see.
Yeah, you will disagree because first off, I rewatched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
All right. What's the count
Again.
on that now? Is it
9.
10? Oh, 9.
9.
Okay.
Not just 10 yet, but maybe next week, Then I watched Skyfall. Finally.
Have you seen Skyfall before? I think you have.
No.
Really?
No, I have not.
You never saw Skyfall?
Nope. I barely watched any Bond movie.
Wow.
I think we talked about this plenty of times. The only one I'm missing now is Quantum of Solace from the new ones.
So you
not
saw
sure.
Spectre before the other ones then?
Spectre was the first Bond movie I've ever saw in
All
the
right.
theater.
Okay, all right.
And I didn't like it.
Right, yeah. I feel the same, yeah.
Yeah, then sometime in 2019 I watched Goldfinger
Yeah.
with my dad, which was pretty cool, even though it's kind of campy.
Very campy, but fun.
Yeah, it is. And Sean Connery is just, can't dislike him.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, then not that fairly recently I watched Casino Royale and then Skyfall. And, yeah, pretty quality stuff.
I will say this just about James Bond quickly. The movies, Sean Connery is great. Sean Connery's always been great, but the Roger Moore James Bond movies, I think, are equally as fantastic. Like Moonraker, Octopussy. Those are good movies, man. Good movies.
We have some of those on iTunes, actually. My dad bought some with Roger Moore. I'm not sure which ones, but I might check them out before No Time to Die comes out.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to be lost in the story,
Right.
All right, so tell me, Skyfall, what did you think?
I would say it's just as good as Casino Royale. I liked it. Like, those movies are just super well made, and I like the cast. The action is well made. There's not much to complain about.
Did you like Javier Bardem and his face?
He was kind of. It's a cartoonish villain in a way, but I think that's mandatory for Bond movies.
What's up, Alexander? We're just doing our little podcast, our Stairway to Cinema, episode 12. We're talking at the moment. We're discussing Skyfall. So the next hour, we're going to be breaking down Skyfall.
That's not true. Also, I'm not a huge fan of Judi Dench. I don't like her. Somehow.
Really?
Not sure why.
Dame Judi Dench. Don't like her.
Yeah, I know.
I think one could say that she is the British Meryl Streep in a way. I think that's a sound comparison. Because every movie they do, they get nominated, no matter what the movie. No matter what.
Not true. Even for cats.
Man, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That looks
Um,
terrible. Are you gonna see that?
no, that's one of those movies. Like, I mean, I could. It's running at the cinema, but no way, no way
I
I'm gonna
kind
see that.
I kind of want you to see it. I want to know how
I
bad
mean,
it is.
it's probably interesting just to see how much of a train wreck that is, but
I think we
honestly,
need you out on the field. We need you out on the field with a fucking solid report on cats.
I'd rather not. Like,
Oh man,
maybe
both
when it's on home release.
so both Dindrum, both Alexander Davenport in my chat are both like, whoa, whoa, whoa. How do you not like Judi Dench? Poor Dame Judi Dench.
Oh, actually, later I made a list today. We'll get to people I like.
Okay, all right, all right.
I made the most stupid list ever, but I had lots of fun doing it. So later more. Actually, I watched a really good movie, which I bought, and the DVD was lying around for very long on my desk, and I finally watched it.
What'd you watch?
Insomnia by Chris Nolan,
Ooh.
and I think it was pretty damn great.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
I actually didn't know it was a remake of a Swedish movie with Stellan Skarsgård.
Oh, I didn't know
But
that either.
yeah, super weird. But dude, Insomnia, it must be the darkest movie Nolan has ever made. Also, the most violent movie, I think.
Yeah, I think
Like,
that because
explicit violence.
it came out right after Memento too, so I kind of thought Nolan was going to be this dark director, but then he jumped
I mean,
on
he is kind of dark, but in a PG way.
Yeah, like he nobody does PG-13 better than Nolan, I think.
True. Dunkirk kind of sucks.
I still need to see Dunkirk.
I know. And it doesn't suck, but it's not my cup of tea. Yeah, Insomnia was pretty cool. Great role for Al Pacino and Robin Williams, and I even liked Hilary Swank.
I would say that's the darkest role too for Robin Williams. Yeah, Robin Williams. A lot of people go to 1 hour photo for Robin Williams with the dark role, but he was much more menacing to me in Insomnia. I thought he was the best part. That is one of those Pacino roles that bugged me a little bit. I think that's I don't know. I think the Insomnia shit got to me a little bit. Like I just got irritated with it in the movie. So it might be my own personal tension, but it was just like, just go to sleep. It was just bugging me.
I think that's the point.
Yeah, I know that's the fucking point, but I'm just speaking that Pacino, that was just one of those roles that I just didn't really like Pacino in. I know. Controversial statement.
Nah, not really.
No
the more controversial statement is that I liked Hilary Swank in the movie.
And you guys say controversy, right? In Germany, you don't say controversy?
We don't say neither because we don't speak English in Germany.
Okay. Touche. Okay.
Right.
All right.
So yeah, Insomnia, pretty good. 8 out of 10.
8?
Okay. Yeah. Skyfall is a 7, by the way.
Yeah. That sounds good. What about Casino Royale? Casino Royale, sorry.
Also 7.
Also 7. So right at the same.
Yeah, maybe I'll like the rating changes if I rewatch them, but for now it's just 7. It's pretty good.
Because Casino Royale gets just a slight edge for me over Skyfall. Slight edge.
I'm actually not sure. I think they're equally good.
Maybe we should rewatch Spectre just to see if it is as bad as we think.
Actually, my dad was watching that a couple of days ago because it wasn't on the TV. Maybe I should rewatch it just because to get into the story again for No Time to Die.
I mean, it does clearly, connect.
Right.
So, yeah. Anyway.
Well, yeah. So then I watched a classic Western from the 80s.
Ooh.
Can you guess which one?
Classic Western, 80s. Give me 3 chances here. 3 chances.
Yeah.
Is it violent?
A bit.
Okay. That helps. It's not Lonesome Dove.
No.
That's a TV movie. That doesn't count. Well, that doesn't count. That doesn't count as a fucking thing either. Okay. Silverado.
That's right.
No shit.
I watched Silverado,
Yes, yes,
and I loved it. It was so fun.
yes, dude. Lawrence Kasdan.
Writer of Empire.
He just like I don't know. His directed movies I've always really liked. I always liked The Big Chill. I've always been a big fan of The Big Chill. And then I always liked the movie that bombed at the theater that was kind of like The Big Chill called Grand Canyon with Steve Martin, Kevin Kline, of course Kevin Kline, because he's always in all of them. But I also think he did I Love You to Death. And if you've never seen I Love You to Death, you got to put that on the list, because Keanu Reeves and William Hurt played these two stoner thieves, and it's fantastic. But I've always been a big fan of Kevin Kline in general. So
I think the only role I've seen him in besides Silverado is Wild Wild West,
which is terrible. It's a terrible
That's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. So
you don't want that in your head.
But also, I really liked Scott Glenn in Silverado and Kevin Costner and Danny Glover. Basically everybody. John Cleese was pretty good. Jeff Goldblum. Great cast.
It's kind of an underrated flick because not a lot of people talk about that.
I never heard of it before. Like, it just randomly popped on Netflix, and it's just super fun. You know, it's kind of corny and has all the things that a Western has to have. But yeah. I love
the movie Silverado. He watched Silverado. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. I always liked it. Like I said, man, those Lawrence Kasdan movies are really, really, really good. Dindrum knows. Dindrum knows in chat. She likes The Big Chill as well. I know it. She's like one of the people that introduced me to The Big Chill. So,
what about Wyatt Earp?
Wyatt Earp is okay. It's good in a sense because it goes more into Wyatt Earp. It's not really about Tombstone, but it's not as good as Tombstone. It's weird. It's kind of weird, man. You know, like I appreciate the movie, but it is not. It's kind of shortcoming because I don't know. I've seen it twice. I liked it better the second time. Didn't like it in the theater. Dennis Quaid is a far shade from Val Kilmer, but of course Val Kilmer played it with more flair, and Dennis Quaid plays it more sick. I'm talking about the Doc Holliday role.
Of course.
But it is cool that it goes in way more into Wyatt Earp's story with his wife and shit, and he is kind of an asshole. Like he's kind of a tough dude, man. Wyatt Earp was a badass. So
yeah. He's kind of the one true Western hero or Western personality. I don't know if he's a hero.
Yeah. What would you give Silverado though?
7.
A 7.
And I gave it a like on Letterboxd. You know.
Oh, you gave it a little like, a little click.
Yeah. I'd watch it again. Especially the first half. I really enjoyed that when they kind of bond and get together. Those 4 people.
Yeah, it's a good cast. It's a good cast. It's kind of sad nobody really watches that. I'll tell you another good one, man. I don't know if you've ever seen it. I think it might be release date like 1990, maybe. I can't remember. But Quigley Down Under with Tom Selleck.
Oh, I heard about that. Isn't that with
God,
Alan Rickman.
Yes, dude. And Alan Rickman. I feel like Alan Rickman had a trilogy of great bad guys all together in this short amount of time. It's how I was introduced to Rickman, but of course, Hans Gruber. But then I saw him in Quigley Down Under. He's fucking fantastic as the fucking the boss rancher. And then the third one was Prince of Thieves, where he plays Sheriff of Nottingham. Yeah.
Right. What? Oh my God. Do you know who's in Quigley Down Under? Ben Mendelsohn is in it.
Oh my God, he is. He plays the younger guy.
He must wait. How old is Ben Mendelsohn? He was 21.
Wow, I kind of want to see that again then.
Yeah.
Just to see Ben Mendo. Wow. Because I can see it. I know the scene that it's referring to. I can see his face now. That's wild.
Huh. I gotta get this movie.
Maybe I've always liked Ben Mendo because he's like just been burned into my memory from a long time ago.
Probably. I mean,
No,
how can
I
you dislike
I highly recommend it, dude. Highly recommend. It's a very fun western. It's not violent or anything like that. It's just a fun, fucking great western. Tom Selleck is great at it.
it? Isn't he some kind of super sniper?
Yeah, he's a badass marksman. You know.
Yeah. All right, it's on my list.
Yeah.
I heard about it before, but yeah. Interesting.
It's,
Okay, the last movie I watched, this is gonna be a discussion. I watched The
ooh.
Lighthouse
Oh, thank God! I'm
yesterday
so happy you watched this. Okay,
in
tell
the
me.
theater, and I think watching it on the big screen is the right way to watch it
Okay.
when you're fully into the movie. I mean, the movie is kind of loud at some point,
Yeah.
and that adds a lot to the atmosphere. And I really don't see your problem because I think the format the movie is shot in is absolutely perfect.
I hate it.
I
I
love
hate it.
how the movie
I don't
looks.
like the 4:3 square format. I hate it.
I think it's even thinner than 4:3.
Yeah, that's my fucking thing. I'm just like, Jesus, man. I mean, give me
Dude, the
widescreen.
framing is amazing. I loved
Uh,
every shot basically.
I can look. I'll give you that. They frame it well. They frame it well. But to me, I'd rather see the whole goddamn shot. I'd rather see the whole goddamn because
It
it is
adds to the
beautiful the way it
claustrophobic-
looks.
Yeah, and dude, the performances are just tremendous.
The acting is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's literally insane,
Mm-hmm.
and I really enjoyed the movie.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
can I
okay.
say? I know you weren't that overwhelmed, but
Yeah,
I'll
that
actually go see
movie.
it again.
That movie I would not watch again. I've said it before, like last week. I didn't. It wasn't for me. It just. I thought the acting was top notch, top fucking notch. Both actors deserve some credit, there. But the movie itself, I just. It was a letdown. It was a big.
I was
letdown,
actually kind of surprised that none of them got nominated for Golden Globe.
Mm-hmm. That is kind of surprising. It is a little surprising.
Yeah. So yeah, I love The Lighthouse. 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Oh
Yes.
my god, that's gonna be a big device too, because I would give it like a
You said
six.
6 last.
A 6, yeah, 6 just based on acting, but story wise, I thought the story was just fucking terrible. So,
Dude, it's not about the story; it's about the experience, dude. It's about the ride.
no, don't give me that shit. That's artsy fartsy film school bullshit.
Yeah,
Don't give me that
right.
fucking. Oh, it's all about the experience, man. It was so good. No, can't do it. Can't do it. It's still a film. You got to give me a story. The story wasn't there at all. It's just like, what the fuck was the movie about? Tell me, what was it about?
Insanity.
Oh, okay, great.
Dude, like,
It was too film school for me. That's the problem.
okay.
It was like film school on a high budget level. It drove me crazy. And I was engaged the entire time just because of the acting. Like I say, I can't say it was a terrible movie because I just had a terrible time with it. You know, it was very, conflicting for me, especially the ending shot. I like the ending shot,
Oh yeah.
but I would even argue that's one of the best ending shots ever. So look, the movie does get credit, but the story wise, there's just nothing there for me. Nothing. Like I think there's better insanity tales out there with a little bit more in it.
I really enjoyed how they made at some point you don't even know how long they've been on the island and or what is even true, what you've seen and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's really surreal, and I really enjoyed that.
I think that's a good word for why I didn't like it. It's too surreal for me. Too surreal. Like it's just. Yeah, I mean, the director was in his own head for that one, and I just didn't want to be in his own head. So.
He's a good director.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's another director that when he makes a movie, and I'd rather see his movie than Ari Aster. So.
Oh really? Okay.
Oh yeah. I mean,
They're so different, dude.
I put The Witch, but I put The Witch way above both Ari Aster movies for me.
Oh okay. Even Midsummer.
I love The Witch. I thought The Witch was fantastic. I think The Witch
I
is
know.
probably is like the best tension horror movie that I've seen in like the last 5-6 years. It was great.
Oh.
I loved it.
I actually should watch that again because it's been years.
Midsummer, I just felt like it was good with tension. And you made the great point about Midsummer shows ago about the way he used light as a horror element. And I don't think we've ever seen that. So It was very good how he did that, but again, there was just some shit in that movie that bugged me just a little bit. But I did enjoy it more than Hereditary. I've said that before.
I know you don't like Hereditary.
I don't. I fucking don't. Every time I think about it, I just get frustrated.
You're like the only one.
Nope, not the only one. I've talked to other people
I know.
that, you know.
Actually, Robert Eggers, director of The Lighthouse and the Witch, his next movie is called The Northman, and is set in the 10th century Viking age.
Yeah.
And Nicole Kidman is in it. Willem Dafoe is in it.
Ooh.
Anya Taylor-Joy is in it.
Okay.
Bill Skarsgård and Alexander Skarsgård.
Oh man.
So good cast.
The Skarsgårds are in it.
Yeah, Pennywise himself is in it.
Well, I'll be seeing that 100%.
Oh yeah,
100%.
It's gonna be interesting in which language it's shot, because Eggers is kind of. I think he likes doing this period stuff with
I think he does.
authentic language.
Yeah, because The Lighthouse definitely had good. They were spot on with their dialects in that movie. So
The Witch as well.
And The Witch as well. Yeah. And I can't say it. I would even argue that was Willem Dafoe's best performance. That monologue in that movie was tremendous.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It'll be remembered forever. Like that was, for me, like that monologue was like on the level of like the Robert. You know how much I love that Robert Shaw monologue in Jaws. So to me, it will be like right there with it as time goes by. It's definitely a fucking cult movie. Like that movie, people are gonna fucking watch that for a long time. So
also, it's very unique. I've never seen anything like this before.
100%. Yeah, 100% unique. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
There's also Robert Pattinson monologue that's very long and good when he talks. No. Oh no. That's Willem Dafoe when Pattinson is shitting on his cooking, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny. Oh, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Should we move to the Golden Globes?
That's all you watched, huh? That's weird.
Yeah, 5 movies.
So weird. 20 minutes in, and that's all I've heard about the movies you've watched this week?
But only good stuff, as I said, which is kind of cool.
Well, I did watch, just a quick shout out. Last night, I did watch the 3-hour premiere of The Bachelor. So it was, I have to say, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, man. Like, I love reality TV drama, and especially watching women lose their shit. Fantastic. Just fantastic. I can't say enough about The Bachelor and Bachelorette type shit. It's so good. Tension.
Right.
Anyway.
Okay. The Golden Globes.
The Golden Globes.
I stayed up to follow the Golden Globes.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't watch a stream or anything. I just had a live ticker that kept me updated. And I was pleasantly surprised, honestly.
So you didn't watch it?
No, but afterwards I watched the Ricky Gervais.
Oh, I was gonna say, man, you had to at least yes.
Yeah, and then after that I watched all his previous opening monologues from the previous years.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty good. You know,
fucking he's pretty good. It was look, just a quick thing about that Ricky Gervais monologue. I thought that was fucking stole the whole night. I thought he was actually telling the truth. I thought he was being really real there with everybody, and I thought it was great that he got some digs at some of the, Hollywood ultra fucking people that are there. And then the funny part, I gotta say that hearing two actresses follow suit of what Ricky Gervais was making fun of. I thought that was really good. Really good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Have you opened the page of the
list
of the awards? Yeah.
I got it.
Do you see? Okay. Now let's start at the bottom again.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Hanks got a lifetime achievement award, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Cecil
is
B.
deserved,
DeMille. Yeah.
I don't know what Ellen DeGeneres got.
It was the Carol Burnett Award.
I can read, but what does it mean?
Well, it's Carol Burnett was a big deal.
Okay.
Carol Burnett before my time. I didn't watch Carol Burnett, so I just know.
Okay, let's just move on to the important awards.
Yeah, they both gave good speeches. I say Ellen DeGeneres was funny on stage. I did give her there. So
Only seen one speech actually. I didn't care about the other ones.
you didn't
Only
watch the
Brad Pitt.
speeches?
Only Brad Pitt.
We can't. Okay, all right. When we get to the Oscars, Amon, all right. I don't want to hear this. I didn't watch the speeches shit.
No,
That's
dude,
part of the
I will
fun.
watch. I will watch the Oscars live.
Okay,
Because they
all right.
actually broadcast it in Germany. The
You're
Golden Globes are not.
You're making me sweat here. You know, you're making me sweat.
Dude, I
Anyway.
watched the Oscars like the past 2 years. So
Okay.
there's no way I won't watch them this year.
I've watched every Oscar ceremony since 1986. So I'm fucking old. I feel so old this year, Amon. You have no idea.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I know. Best performance by an actress in a limited series or motion picture made for television. Michelle Williams won, I guess. It's cool.
yeah.
I know you don't like her.
I don't, and I don't like her even more after the fucking stupid speech she gave. You know what I mean? It's like, give me a break. Get off the stage. This is what I'm talking about. You didn't watch the speech, so you have no idea what I'm talking about. So we'll just move on.
All right.
I honestly thought that Joey King would get it for the act. I thought for sure, but you know, Hollywood loves Michelle Williams for some fucking reason. So I'm sorry, I'm fired up today, Amon. I'm fired up.
I see. All right. Best performance by an actor in a limited series. Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
I can't really comment. I wish Jared Harris would have won, but I'm fine with Crowe. You know.
Yeah. I mean, like, the whole show was kind of predictable, so I thought that Jared Harris would get it, and I wanted Jared Harris to get it. Did you know he's the son of Richard Harris? That's crazy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he is the son of Richard Harris.
I didn't know.
I found that out the other day. I was like, what the fuck?
It kind of makes sense. They like I can see the similarities in their face.
Yeah. Yeah, like once you see it, you can't unsee it, but yeah.
Dude, yeah, I did. Crazy that I didn't know that. What the fuck?
That's one of our boys. Jared Harris is one of our boys.
We'll get to the boys later.
Yeah.
Okay, Patricia Arquette. Dude, she wins everything, right? She
I
won
thought-
for Boyhood and stuff.
I thought it was pretty well deserved. She was like that.
Okay.
That limited series, if you ever get the chance to watch it on Hulu, was really good. It was irritating at times because her character was so frustrating. Like, I don't know if you know what about the act is about. It's based on a true story of a mom who made her daughter believe that she was sick for her whole life and she was never sick. It's very twisted. Very twisted. Fucked up, dude. Just fucked
Yeah,
up.
that yeah. I'm not
It was
sure
good
if
though. It was good.
Okay.
Yeah, worth it.
Sounds pretty dark.
Yeah, you got to be in the mood, man. You got to be in the mood. It's like 5
Um,
episodes too, so.
All right. Best performance by an actor in a supporting role in a series, limited series, or motion picture. Yeah, Stellan Skarsgård. I'm happy with that.
Your boy, and he got up there and gave a speech about eyebrows. Again, you missed it. Didn't see it. You have no
Was it
idea
good?
what I'm talking
Good
about.
speech?
Yeah, he's kind of cheeky. Got up there.
He's great. I love him.
And he just,
But he's not one of my boys.
You don't think Stellan's not in the boys category?
Okay, spoiler. I made a list of all my boys and girls.
Really?
You know, and yeah, right. I did.
Are you serious?
Yeah, just to be clear for once, who's boy and who's not.
Okay. Well, I think Stellan Skarsgård, honorary mention. Honorable mention. Like
So you think he should be on my list?
No, because I wouldn't put him on mine. I like him. I've always liked
me
Stellan
too.
Skarsgård. So, but no,
I wouldn't say he's a draw for me, but he makes a movie better.
Yeah, I really wanted Kieran Culkin to get it, but it's okay.
Yeah, he's
It's
cool.
okay. He's
Have you
really
seen
good in that
Succession?
show. Yes.
Then you must be pretty happy because Succession won fucking everything.
I know. I was very happy about that. I thought the night was good for you though, and we'll get to that.
It was, yeah.
Yeah. The whole time I'm watching, I'm like, oh my god, fucking Almond's gonna love this shit.
All right, best performance by an actress in a television series. I still haven't seen Fleabag, but I heard it's really good.
Yeah, I might have to just give it a watch, even though I kind of don't want to. But everyone's raving about this show. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really care about that category, to be honest with you, because I haven't seen Dead to Me, I haven't seen Russian Doll, I haven't seen On Becoming a God in Central Florida, and I haven't seen The Marvelous Miss Maisel. So
I've seen Dead to Me, but like I wasn't. Oh, I wasn't
I've heard-
rooting for Christina Applegate.
I've heard good things about Dead to Me.
It's good, but it's like not super amazing. So I didn't really care about her winning or not. So
All
best
right.
performance by an actor in a television series, musical or comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Rami Youssef.
Yeah, this one
I don't
bugged
know.
me. This one bugged me because Bill Hader is fucking incredible as Barry on the
But
HBO
have you seen
show.
Rami?
No, I haven't, but I don't care. I don't care. I was all in with Bill Hader. So.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Anyway.
Olivia Colman won for best performance by an actress in a television series drama.
The Crown. For season 3, when she takes over as
2.
Elizabeth. No, it's season 3.
I think it's season 2.
Season 3, bro. Season 2 has Claire Foy.
1 second.
Oh, okay. You're gonna check it. You don't buy.
The Crown.
You don't believe me.
Oh, you're fucking right.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
so it's always 2 seasons with 1 cast.
Yes. That
First
was
2
the
seasons
plan.
with Claire Foy, then the 4th one will be with Coleman as well. I assume.
Which I think is kind of a cool thing to do.
That's a cool concept, yeah.
It is a cool concept because at least it gives you. But I don't know. 2 seasons in, you probably attach to that actor too. And then you're just like, you gotta go to the new actor. It is, but a cool concept. I do kind of like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you must be happy with this one. Brian Cox for Succession.
Yes, I was very happy with this one. That one was if you gave it to Rami Malek though, even though I haven't seen the 4th season of Mr. Robot, I would have been fine with it because he's just. I feel like every episode of Mr. Robot, the dude is just intense. Very intense. And I like that. Kit Harington for Game of Thrones. I don't know why the fuck he's even in there, but.
True.
What
All
are
I
you
wanted
doing?
is that he didn't win, and he didn't, so that's good.
I mean, give me if you're going to give anything from season 8, give me,
Peter Dinklage.
No, not even. Well, yeah, I guess, but I was thinking of the other guy. What's his name? The Giants Bane. Giants Bane. Giants Bane was the best part of season 8. Yes, Tormund.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I mean,
just the comic relief.
He'll never have another part like that. I don't think so.
No one will from Game of Thrones, I believe.
Probably, yeah, probably.
Especially not Kit Harington.
No, I would say I disagree. I think Rob Stark. He's Richard Madden is the one that's gonna stand out there.
But also, Tobias Menzies was nominated for The Crown. He's also in Game of Thrones.
He was also in Rome as well.
He's a pretty big TV actor, I think.
He's been around a lot, and yeah, HBO loves him as well because I think he was in another thing with HBO.
Yeah, he was in The Terror.
Oh yeah,
Which is also HBO. Is it HBO? Is it just Amazon? I'm not sure.
I think that's AMC. I think
Could be. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
All right, best. Okay, this one was obvious. That Chernobyl one.
Mm-hmm.
Best limited series. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, just real quickly though, if you haven't seen Succession, anybody out there, you got to watch Succession. It's fantastic, fucking tastic. But yeah, Chernobyl, well deserved there. Well deserved.
Hell yeah. Fleabag again. Still haven't seen it.
Fleabag won musical or comedy again. Barry, but whatever. Can't win everything.
Okay, best television series, musical or comedy. Are there even musical shows?
See, don't you hate the Golden Globes? I told you, man. These categories are stupid sometimes, man.
They are, yeah, kind of. Yeah, Succession won best drama.
Yes.
So you're happy.
Yes. Yeah, because you get an award like that, keeps it going. Like, I know there'll be a season 3 now, probably even a 4 if it keeps, keep going. So.
Yeah.
HBO is just got a long fucking history of good quality shows, man.
That is true.
Yeah.
Best original score for a movie. Now this is cool. Because I think the Joker score was one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard, probably. So.
I think we definitely agree that this is
well deserved. Yeah. Even though I gotta say, from the trailers of 1917, it sounds pretty good as well.
Well, just from the trailers of 1917 in general, just the whole movie
Yeah.
just looks like it's going to be a. Now, see, that's a fucking experience, Amin. Okay, that's an
Yeah,
experience.
you gotta see that on the big screen, dude. If not, I don't know. It's coming out next week, and I'm pretty damn hyped.
I was kind of surprised that when the winner won for Joker, it turned out to be a female, and that is the first female in the Golden Globes to win the Best Original Score.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean that I don't like to make male female comparisons, but
Right.
that is a heavily dominated male area when it comes to scoring. So you might see more females pop up in that. I think maybe. Just if you think about it, just if you start to think about it, it's like Jesus. There's a lot of dudes that have dominated that.
That is true. I probably couldn't tell you a female composer.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't really either. So.
Well, best original song. I was surprised. I wasn't surprised, but it kind of caught me off guard that just Elton John just won a Golden Globe. Yeah, pretty cool. But
Rocket Man.
I think I said before the song "I'm Gonna Love Me Again" is it's not really. I don't listen to it.
No, you prefer
it's just okay.
the actual old.
The
school,
actual, yeah, right.
The real Elton
Sung
John.
by Taron Egerton.
Or Taron, sung by Taron Egerton. Yeah, Elton John completely hamming it up at the Globes that night too. Just hamming it up with his sewn-on hair.
Yeah,
his hair is sewn in, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know, he sews it into his scalp.
I mean, yeah, he was bald. I think makes sense.
Would you do that, Amin, if you lost your hair?
If it looks authentic, I'm not sure.
I mean, could you live bald? That's a good question.
Probably.
Yeah. Would you go the horseshoe, the Robert Duvall, or would you just take it all off?
I think all off.
Yeah, me too. I think you'd have to go Bruce Willis.
All right. Elton John was dope in the Snickers commercial, right?
Unless you had a peanut head. If you got a peanut head, you don't want to shave it. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Moving on. So this one surprised me. Best screenplay motion picture. Actually, as much as I love the movie, but I didn't expect Once Upon a Time in Hollywood to win it. Because actually I thought Parasite would win, or The Two Popes, or I think Marriage Story was for me the strongest one in this pool.
Even over your favorite movie of all time.
Yeah, because the dialogue in Marriage Story is better than Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Okay.
I mean, it's different, but yeah, I'm still glad that it won.
Huh. I think it's pretty telling. Not to I'm not spoiling anything about the Globes here, but based on what I saw with Hollywood, I think Hollywood might might be sneaky in there and get some. Might clean up at the Oscars this year. It might.
Honestly, actually, I'm thinking that it might have a chance at Best Picture now.
Dinger Mask, what is his favorite movie of all time? Amin changes his favorite movie every week. So
that's not true. Maybe every 6 months or so. Yeah.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is actually his favorite movie ever.
Yeah, I've seen it 9 times by now.
9 times.
And I still find it hilarious, which is weird, but yeah.
I saw it once, and we already know what I thought. I still need to see Marriage Story. I need to sit down and watch it, but I just know I got to be in it's a mindset movie there. So
yeah.
And I really would like to see Parasite. I'd really like to see Parasite.
Yes.
The Two Popes. I don't know.
It's solid, but I don't know.
I feel like I need to work up to watch this movie. I mean, I know it's got some hype, and I love Anthony Hopkins. I even like Jonathan Pryce, but
yeah, he looked kind of grumpy at the Globes.
He did. Yeah, he did. He was pissy. You could tell he didn't like Gervais at all.
Probably.
I mean, the real winner of the Golden Globes was Ricky fucking Gervais. So
or Tom Hanks with his reaction.
Yeah, Tom Hanks just sitting there like, oh my God. Because he was front and center. He was like right there. So, yeah.
Yeah. Best director. Yeah, we can judge on that.
So wait a minute. Back up. You didn't even watch the Tarantino speech.
I didn't know. Was it good?
I mean, it's typical Tarantino. He got up there and said, normally, he's like, normally people think, like they have a lot of people to thank, but, it was me that wrote it. So it was like, oh my God, what a dick. But, I still love him.
But he's right.
Yeah, that dude is, he's far out. Let's just say that about Tarantino. He's far out.
And I love it.
I don't know if I'd want to be in a room with Tarantino. I don't know if I could take it. Like, I would just...
Dude, he's a crazy movie fanatic and cinephile and stuff. I'd like to chat with him, I think.
I would like to chat with him, but his taste, too, they're not on...
He knows a lot of underground movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, very, very small movies from the 60s or something.
Yeah, I think he's, like, too independent for me. That's a good way to put it.
Maybe, yeah. All right.
Anyway.
Next one. Best
director. I was surprised.
I wasn't. I haven't seen 1917. I can't really judge if this is deserved, but it probably is because he pulled it off, I guess.
Kind of just the way it feels,
Yeah.
Like, that's the feeling that I'm getting is 1917 might clean up at the Oscars.
True. But I would have liked Bong Joon-ho to win. Because, like, his movie, Parasite, is just super well-rounded.
What did he win? He won something.
Best foreign language movie.
Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry.
Which is, like, a no-brainer, I think.
So do you think, when it comes to the Oscars, do you think Parasite breaks down the wall of foreign language and it should be considered for a Best Picture, or do you think it should stay?
It should be considered
language?
For Best Picture.
See, I don't know.
Absolutely.
I don't know because I think that it's a foreign language film. So
that's true, yeah.
But I'm asking you because I feel the same as you. Is like some movies transcend this. I feel like, and I feel like Parasite might sneak into that Best Picture category this year. So. Yeah.
It's just so good.
It's going to be wild,
And we'll see in 3 days.
I do want to see Parasite, though. So, I really
I think that's a movie you have to see, actually, if you're into movies, I think.
Yeah. Well, I would even agree about The Lighthouse. Like, if you're a movie guy, you got to at least watch it just for, regardless of what people think, because of course I jumped on into like reading comments about it, and there's like a lot of people just masterpiece. And there's a couple people like me that are just like, yeah, it's good acting, but whatever. So
yeah, it's just not your taste, and that's fine.
Right. It just didn't. It was definitely not for me, But I can appreciate a lot of shit about it at least.
All right. Best performance by an actress in a supporting role. I'm happy with this. And I'd actually be pretty fine with Laura Dern also winning the Oscar.
You weren't going for J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez, Hustlers?
Who? I mean, it's the only movie I've seen, but from these. Yeah. But still, her performance is really good. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this.
Do you want to see Bombshell and Richard Jewell?
Bombshell seems to be not that good. From what I've heard.
That's what I've been hearing as well. Yeah.
Richard Jewell seems to be kind of cool. That's Clint Eastwood, I think.
Yeah, I think like both of us will see it just because it's Eastwood. So Bombshell, though, I'm kind of, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like,
aren't you super hyped for that?
I am a little hyped, but I'm hearing that the movie, like the acting is good, but the movie kind of isn't. And then I'm wondering, like, is The Loudest Voice the way to go? Like, I'm wondering if The Loudest Voice is the better film to watch over Bombshell. Because it's the same fucking story. So, I don't know. Yeah, because John Lithgow plays the same role, Roger Ailes, that Russell Crowe played. It's the Fox News scandal. I don't imagine you watch Fox News. So.
No. The Report, I could actually see that because it's on Prime.
I think I'm gonna watch that because of Driver.
You know? Right.
Yeah.
And John Hamm.
And John Hamm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I could watch it any day, but I'm kind of not in the mood. Well deserved Oscar, Golden Globe for Laura Dern. Hopefully, Oscar too. She's been really good the past couple of years.
I'm pretty sure if you went to her list, she's been nominated a lot, even when she was younger. I think there was a movie called Ramblin' Rose way back in the day. She was nominated for that. So she's got some pedigree, I think is the word to use. The daughter of Bruce Dern. If you didn't know.
I know.
Dendrum says she was great in Marriage Story. So look at that.
Yes, she was. Best performance by an actor in a supporting role.
Okay, so before we say this,
yeah.
Isn't it weird that they separate the films, right, from musical and comedy?
But and not the supporting.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, when it comes into actors and actresses, like, oh, they're all in the same category. I hate the Golden Globes. You know, they just drive me crazy.
Yeah, this is kind of weird. Like, I mean, you have the separation for the leading role, but not for supporting. Yeah. So if there was a separation, then Brad Pitt could have won, and Al Pacino maybe, you know?
Yeah.
For drama, it's kind of wacky.
Strange. It's very strange, especially because Pacino actually showed up. You know, it's like that.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't show up to all of them. Pesci wasn't there. He was like, I ain't going.
Yeah. I mean, but that's just how he is.
Well, you have to feel good here. You have to feel good with the win here for your boy Cliff Booth, Brad Pitt. He gave a good speech too. I've always liked Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Brad Pitt seems super modest in a way.
It's very hard not to like the guy, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel good for Brad Pitt. Like I said, now he's alive again. We're back. We see him again. You know, he's not in the clutch of Jolie and her succubus ways.
Also,
that's true.
His career kind of like this year or last year with Ad Astra and Once Upon a Time, that's like way better than what he did the last couple of years, because like stuff like Fury or World War Z and stuff, I just don't care.
It's weird because I heard really good things about Fury from time to time, but like I hear good and bad.
Ayer. What do you expect?
Yeah, but End of Watch.
He's a one hit wonder, you know.
I would argue that End of Watch is the best cop movie, like patrol movie ever made. So good.
Oh, okay.
Patrol movie.
Bold statement.
But yeah, Brad Pitt, it's just great to see Brad Pitt alive again, making good movies again. So,
yeah.
And like I said, I guarantee it's because he's away from the succubus. So I'm telling you. It's true. Just like Nicole Kidman. Think about it. Nicole Kidman. She gets away from Tom Cruise. She makes good movies.
You calling Tom Cruise a succubus?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Excuse me?
I am. Dude, I love Tom Cruise, but the man is a Scientologist succubus. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, go on YouTube. Watch some fucking clips where he's talking about...
No, I don't want to.
It didn't ruin it for me. I still love Tom, but... Oh, yeah. He is fucking crazy. He is fucking crazy.
Fine with me.
Absolutely crazy.
All right. So, yeah, this is like... I don't want to say that I called it, but I kind of called it, you know. I think after I watched Once Upon a Time, I knew this is like an award-winning performance.
Right. I think he actually might get the Oscar, to be honest.
True.
Honestly. I actually feel like he might get the Oscar for this role, which, I think he's had better roles, but,
No.
It's one of those, oh yeah. Dude, Brad Pitt in Legends of the Fall, Brad Pitt in California even, Brad Pitt in 12 Monkeys, okay? Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of Brad Pitt performances. Yeah, even Snatch. Better than what he did as Frank Booth. I think so. Frank Booth was a fun character, but overall there was no...
Frank Booth is Dennis Hopper.
Cliff Booth, yes. If Cliff Booth, I just feel like he was just a fun character. He made the movie fun, yeah, but it wasn't a dramatic performance at all. Like there was no drama to it.
Yeah.
Think about it,
also
Almond.
no drama for 12 Monkeys.
Yeah, but that is an intense role where he's acting his ass off. Same with Snatch. Snatch is not dramatic, but that is like, he is not Brad Pitt in that role.
Can we just move on? I'm just so happy that he won. Don't ruin it for me. Come on.
Okay.
So, Aquafina won, and I have not seen The Farewell, so yeah.
I haven't seen any of those, honestly. Well, Knives Out. I saw
Out.
Knives Out. Anna de Armas, which I don't really get the Knives Out hype for awards. I thought it was good.
I think she did a pretty good job.
Yeah, but okay, why is this Best Actress musical or comedy? Why did they... Okay, so they separate the lead. All right.
Yeah, they do.
That's so ridiculous.
I
hate the
Is
Golden
Knives
Globes.
Out really a comedy? I mean, it kind of is, but it's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, Knives Out was more mystery, wasn't it?
No, it was comedic, but not. Also, like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, is that really a true comedy?
No.
I'm not so sure about that.
No. You mean I know you find it hilarious.
Because it is, yeah.
But I'm glad that you at least agree that I don't think that is a true comedy either. You know.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny, but it's not.
It's kind of tough to categorize Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, really.
That's true.
I don't really know what I'd put it under.
It's an experience.
I would put it under Tarantino. That's what I would put it under. So.
That's also the genre, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next one. This one surprised me, honestly. Because, dude, Taron Egerton won over DiCaprio. Like, all right. Crazy.
Yeah, but I feel like they're putting DiCaprio in there just to put him in there. You know, I feel like even though I don't crap on the Brad Pitt role, but I still think Brad Pitt was the strongest part of Once Upon a Hollywood, and I think he overshadows DiCaprio kind of big time in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I disagree. I don't want to talk about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood anymore, dude.
Are you really that sensitive about your movie that you can't discuss it?
No, but it's like every episode we have that discussion.
Well, we're going over the fucking awards here. What the fuck do you want me to do? You want me to just say, oh, yeah, great movie? I'm not going to say that. I'm going to tell you what I thought.
I know, but I don't know what to say.
All right, get a grip on yourself. Okay, just get a grip. It's okay, all right? It's a good movie. All right, it's a good movie.
It is, yeah. Thank you. Okay. So I don't think that Taron Egerton really has a chance at the Oscars, though, because I think that most of the drama performances are kind of stronger than his one, I believe.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really good in Rocketman, but I just don't see a way he wins over, for example, Adam Driver or Joker, because Joker's performance is really popular, and I think he might win the Oscar. I'm not sure.
Oh, I think Joaquin will win the Oscar.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, money talks. Money talks in Hollywood. And that movie fucking cleaned up. And the fact that there was so much hype around it and all that, and even if we disagree on should he win or not, I think it's a lock that Joaquin Phoenix takes that Oscar. Unless something happens controversial in the meantime. I don't know. Maybe the fact that he said fuck a few times
come on.
in his acceptance, that, you know, shit like that does hurt you a little bit, but I don't think it's as strong as the what am I thinking of? The what's his name? James Franco losing a chance at Disaster Artist because of the allegations. You know what I mean? I would think it would take something very controversial for Joaquin Phoenix not to take it.
Right.
Yeah. That's just too strong, I think. Too strong.
Yeah, but I'm still kind of mad that he won.
I mean, I'm irritated myself that I'm not seeing any De Niro love. You know what I mean? Like, I understand the Pacino, the Pesci love, but I thought De Niro was great in The Irishman, and he's not even nominated like anywhere, so it's a little bothersome there for me. But
we still have the Oscars.
Yeah, in 3 days. Well, at least
There's still a
we can
chance.
we can at least discuss the nominations. You know,
All right. All right. Let's move on to the best actress in a drama
right?
because I mean I've only seen one movie of those, and
Yeah,
Scarlett Johansson didn't win. So what can I say?
yeah, yeah. And I have kind of issues with Zellweger. I don't think she's that good, honestly. I think she's okay, but I don't think she's ever really been like I recently watched her in this Netflix show, What If? It's fucking terrible, dude. Oh my god. I felt like I was watching a soap opera. It was so fucking bad.
But
So
I thought you liked soap operas and reality TV.
no. I don't like soap opera. I like reality TV. Right? I like real shit. I don't like soap operas.
Real.
Even though, you know, if I could do it all over, I'd probably be a good soap opera actor. You know.
No, that's a statement.
Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna watch Judy. Honestly, I like.
I don't give a shit about that movie. I think.
I mean, I think the story of Judy Garland is kind of cool, but I don't know if I want to watch the movie. So, yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah, let's move on. I'm still. It feels wrong that Christian Bale is nominated for drama and not for comedy.
This is what I'm talking about.
And that Taron Egerton is not nominated for drama, you know?
Well, you got to go back. Yeah, see, you could swap those too, but the fact that Rocket Man is musical. Yeah,
right.
That's what works against Rocket Man. It's not, I don't look at Rocket, I'm sure it has some humor in it, but I don't look at that and say to myself, oh, I can't wait to go see the new comedy Rocket Man. That doesn't seem right. Like I don't, but you know, I feel like they squeezed in this Roman Griffin Davis kid too. They always,
dude, yeah. I don't understand why he's nominated. But I mean, I haven't seen Jojo Rabbit, but for such a young actor, who I've never heard of, kind of irritating.
It's always weird when a young actor gets nominated. It's always a little weird.
Dude, like Ford v Ferrari, that's actually more of a comedy than Knives Out.
And that's what feels like to me, just based on the trailer. I was gonna watch that movie this week, but I didn't. I just not in the mood. So, but I can already tell from the trailer, like it's much more comedic than
it is. Yeah.
You can see that the Hollywood foreign press, they have their head up their ass. You know, I'll say it. They just do. You know, Golden Globes have always been terrible in a way. They're fun to watch because they're all getting drunk and fucked up. But, you know. Dindrum, Amin has watched the Two Popes. I have not watched the Two Popes. I've said that it's hard for me to work up. I just don't care about popes, you know? So.
Me neither, but it's still enjoyable. It's solid. Super solid.
Yeah. I mean, I'll watch it for Tony Hopkins, you know?
Yeah.
My boy Tony, you know?
Your boy? Okay. I'm just it kind of bugs me that Adam Driver didn't win, because I was really rooting for him, but I guess there's just not any chance against the Joker.
You never know, dude. I've been surprised before. Sometimes the Golden Globes are kind of a telling tale of what the Oscars will do, but you never know, man. You never know. Sometimes, sometimes it takes campaigning from the insiders in Hollywood as well. That's another thing that irritates me. It's very political in a way, because I don't like to use that word political, but in Hollywood politics, like they campaign these movies heavily. So there could be a chance where Adam Driver does get campaigned towards the end of the race here. You know, it's very possible that does happen. Just like Spotlight. You know, out of nowhere, Spotlight became the fucking movie of the year, and it just, like, you can't tell me. I know you like Spotlight. I like Spotlight as well, but no way is that better than The Revenant. No fucking way. And that was all due to Hollywood campaigning. So, because there was like, we can't have this guy win again. You know, he just won for Birdman. Stupid.
All right.
Anyway.
Only 4 categories left.
So if they are nominated for Oscars, you are rooting for Driver over Joe Quinn.
Yes, for sure.
What if it's Leo?
I think Adam Driver is my go-to this year.
His
it touched me. You know?
Did it make you want to get married?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, best motion picture foreign language. I mean, this is a quick one. Parasite won deservedly. There's no way Parasite, doesn't win this award at the
Yeah.
Oscars as well.
Is
Even though I
this-
heard that Portrait of a Lady on Fire is pretty damn good, but
And is Les Miserables, is this like
it's not a
modern-
musical.
is it a
No,
modern
it's something
telling?
different.
It's not Les Miserables?
No, it's not something different. I don't know.
Okay.
But is it actually? Is that a French movie? It must be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then France has 2 movies in the pool because Portrait of a Lady on Fire is also from France.
Okay.
Weird.
It's weird that they would name it that.
True.
Hmm.
All right. Animated movie. I don't give a shit.
I was kind of happy about this because that was the movie I actually wanted to see. Missing Link, the Hugh Jackman movie. So I might watch that on Hulu before my Hulu cancels out in 10 days. So.
Is it a Hulu movie?
No, I just noticed it was on Hulu.
Oh, okay.
You know, you and I have different region shit. I noticed someone posted a picture that was Netflix Germany, and I was shocked how many different shows were on there for you guys.
I know.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's really weird.
All right. Now the important categories.
Musical or comedy.
Right. Let's skip over this one.
You don't want to skip over it?
I mean, Hollywood won.
There you go. Your movie won. Did you feel good about it at least?
Very good.
Or were you irritated that it's in a musical or comedy category?
No, it's fine because I think it had if it was in drama, it wouldn't have won. I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is good. I was pleasantly surprised, as I said.
Right. Jojo Rabbit, though. We might need to see this Jojo Rabbit at some point.
Of course we do.
Yeah.
But it's not out yet here.
And then the last and final, best motion picture, drama.
The only one I haven't seen. Nice.
It's funny. That's funny. So let me ask you this. If it was down to the 4 that you have seen, which would it be?
Marriage Story.
Marriage Story. Not the 2 popes.
No, this is the weakest one of them all for me. For me, it's Marriage Story, The Irishman, Joker, The 2 Popes.
Yeah, I think if this was Oscars, they would take out Hollywood would be in there somewhere, but it would. Another thing that irritates me with the modern Oscars is they nominate more than 5 movies. I loved it when it was just 5 movies because it meant something to be one of those 5, you know?
Mm.
Now they nominate like fucking 10 or 8. Drives me crazy, dude. Drives me crazy. Anyway.
But I think it's 10 is better for especially this year because there's so much good stuff.
Yeah, but you gotta make sacrifices. You gotta be willing to say, no, you didn't make it. There's 5 movies and you gotta fucking vote. That's it.
I totally see your point, but I'm not that bothered by it.
I love the 5 movie. It's the way it should be. It's the way it was for 40, 50 fucking years. And then they're like, you know what? We gotta nominate Get Out. We gotta nominate Black Panther.
Dude, Get Out is cool, dude.
Yeah, but not a best picture. Not even
actually, I would say yes.
That movie, and that's another highly divisive movie because I think Get Out is just okay. There's so much hype around that movie. So much hype.
I like Get Out. Come on.
Get Out is good. It's fun, but it's not awards. Get the fuck out of here. No. It was just another Scream.
Okay. I think we're done here with the Globes.
Yes.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm happy with it, how it turned out. Yeah.
I was just happy the Succession won. That was it. Oh well, Joker taking the score. I was very happy about that.
Oh yeah, right. Totally. So, do you want to hear my list of the boys and gals?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, you in the past you always called somebody my boy, my boy, who is not my boy, you know.
Okay.
So,
all right.
It's just to be clear for once. And I mean, this list is totally stupid. If you remember my favorite actress list, my top 5: Christian Bale, Brad Pitt, Al Pacino, DiCaprio, and De Niro. They're not on this list.
Okay.
I don't know. There's got to be some. I don't even know why. Like, with some of those names, I don't even know why they're on my list. I just like them.
Mm.
You know.
Mm.
I think
Well,
there's one. There's
I feel
one
like
where
I feel like when you
seen a movie.
say I feel like when I say your boy, it's more, it's more of a cult actor.
Yeah, this is my gang basically. This is my.
Yeah. It's not
Right.
not actors that are, it's not DiCaprio level. They're just, your boy.
Some are, but often these actors on the list are for me a draw to watch a movie,
Mm-hmm.
or just cool people. Fun fact: one of the names of the list, I have not seen a single movie with him, but he's still on the list because he's cool.
That's a little weird, but
but you'll understand when I
Okay.
get.
Okay.
So basically, I mean, this is just my list of cool people from the film industry.
Mm.
All right, let's start. You can comment on the names if you want. You don't have to, but maybe you have something to say. The first one is Mark Strong.
I agree.
Mark Strong. I mean, he's basically one of the initial gang founders, if you
I
know what I
agree.
mean.
Yes, I agree. He's one of
He's always been on my list.
He's one of the founders of the boys by far,
Right.
and I agree that if I were to make a list, he would be in there as well, because I feel like Mark Strong is always going to be on the underneath. I don't think he'll ever be really in the forefront.
No. Was he in my favorite actors list? I think he was, but
I think he was.
That wasn't right, actually. I mean, Mark Strong is not an actor where I think he's like a crazy good performer, such as Christian Bale,
Mm-hmm.
But I just love seeing him in movies.
Great voice.
And this is basically what. Yeah, true. This is especially when he sings, John Denver. So those people are the reason why I made this list.
Right.
All right, next one, the Mandalorian himself, Pedro Pascal.
Now, that guy's going to get bigger in time, I feel like. But yeah,
That's true. Yeah.
I agree that, if there's a movie cast, you want to try to get him in there. And I'm very excited for when you actually do get to watch The Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I always loved Pascal since Game of Thrones. So
he's got a good voice, too. He fits that character so well, The Mandalorian.
It's his accent, I think.
Yeah, but, cool. He was even like my favorite part, I remember, of just Narcos. Like, when he was in the scene, I thought he just elevates it. But
I always thought that Pedro Pascal looked a bit like young Burt Reynolds. Just a little.
Dindrum's like, I don't know him really. And I'm like, the Red Viper from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, or from Narcos. Or he was in Kingsman 2. He was in The Equalizer 2. He's been a lot of shit lately, which is cool.
I think the Red Viper role put him on the map big time, though, too, because he was fucking fantastic.
Especially when his head gets crushed.
I feel like he might get some awards one day. I think he's a good actor. I think he's actually.
Yeah, that's really. Yeah. All right, next one, Damian Lewis.
Yeah.
Haven't seen many movies with him, but he's just cool.
Yeah, he's more of he's like stage too, from what I read.
Also TV.
A lot of TV.
Yeah, and I'm not a TV guy.
Yeah, and I would implore you to make the exception for the Damian Lewis shows on Showtime, which is Homeland and Billions.
Right.
It's fantastic, and I like Damian Lewis. It's weird. Damian Lewis is he's a unique actor. I think very unique.
Yes. I mean, I've known him for a long time because I've seen Band of Brothers a long time ago, and he's just pretty damn cool in that. And besides that, I only watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where his role is so small, and then Queen of the Desert, which is fucking garbage.
Dreamcatcher. I don't know if you saw Dreamcatcher.
No.
I didn't like that movie. I
think it's on my list though, just because he's in it.
Yeah, it's weird, dude. Like, it has a really good cast, but Morgan Freeman's got some wild white eyebrows for some weird reason, But yeah, that was a disappointment, that movie. But I like Damian Lewis. Always have.
All right, next one. She was also in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
She?
Dakota Fanning.
Dakota Fanning. She's been around a long time.
Yeah, she was a child actor, I think, but I haven't seen her earlier movies.
More of a draw than her sister. I'm not really a fan of Elle Fanning.
I don't think I've ever seen a movie with Elle Fanning.
I can't remember what movie it was, but I thought she was terrible in it. I'll look it up while you.
There's the Neon Demon by Nicholas Winding Refn.
Yeah, not
haven't
that
seen it.
I haven't seen it. Yeah.
I think she was in the latest Woody Allen movie, which I haven't seen.
That doesn't help
What's
anybody.
up, Dark? Yeah, even Woody Allen said that Rainy Day in New York is garbage. His own movie.
I mean, we agree. We're not fucking fans of Woody Allen.
No, Woody Allen, I couldn't care less.
Okay. See, we get it. Oh, Maleficent. I think I hated her, and I thought she was terrible in Maleficent.
I've seen that, but
I thought she was good in Super 8. I think Super 8's kind of underrated. I think Super 8's a fun movie.
That's a J.J. Abrams, right?
Yeah, JJ.
Never saw it because I don't like children.
But it's good though. It's good. It's like Stranger Things kids. Like they're actually good. Yeah, they're not terrible kids.
Like in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, the Jurassic Park kids, the original Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Oh, they're terrible. They're fucking terrible.
Fun fact: the boy.
That girl,
do you know who the boy is?
Joseph Mazzello from.
Right.
Yeah, but
John Deacon from Queen, basically.
He was such he had a lot of movies as a kid. It was weird to see him back in a movie again, actually.
In the Pacific as well.
Yeah, because he was in a lot of, I think he was in Radio Flyer with Elijah Wood. He was just around a lot, that kid. But man, I hate Jurassic Park when she sits down. The entire fucking Jurassic Park crew can't figure out what's going on, but this little girl sits down like, oh my God, it's a Unix system. I know this. It's like, get the fuck out of here. It's typical Steven Spielberg bullshit right there.
Yeah, I think Dirk should agrees with you.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Jurassic Park in years, so I don't really remember, but I remember hating the kids.
I still think it holds up just as a movie because it was, I think it's a good movie. I don't really like Jurassic
Park. No, they're too generic blockbusters.
Right. See?
Like, there's nothing special about them. It's just CGI overload and some dinosaurs, and that's kind of it. Also the same story.
Way too much CGI, man. Fucking.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I think that's just when you notice that it's not Spielberg anymore because it doesn't have the heart of the first one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. All right, Dakota Fanning. Next one is Willem Dafoe.
I know you because like Willem.
He's one of the best actors ever.
Ever?
For me, yeah. I think I rated him 10 out of 10 when we did that. I love Willem Dafoe.
There's a movie, I don't know if you've seen, a couple movies back in the day. There's a movie called White Sands with Mickey Rourke. He's good in that. He's another movie, Light Sleeper. If you get a chance to watch Light Sleeper by Paul Schrader, it's very Taxi Driver-esque. I like it. I've always liked him in Light Sleeper.
The thing I really want to see is Wild at Heart by David Lynch.
He takes chances too. Willem Dafoe has always been pretty versatile.
That's true. And he does a lot of small movies, and that's kind of like more recently that's what I like to watch. Smaller stuff.
Another movie with Robert Redford and him I really like called The Clearing. Good movie.
Haven't heard of that.
Yeah.
Dude, Willem Dafoe's in lots of stuff. He's in so many movies.
Yeah,
franchises.
He kind of hasn't stopped either. I think he's always. I mean, fuck, he was in the fucking anime thing, Death Note. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, right. Have you seen that?
And I watched, I think, as much as I could. Like, I don't know, an hour of it before I
watched
gave
the
up.
whole thing, and it's super garbage.
It was bad. It was really bad.
The lead actress is kind of like, when I saw Death Note, I hated her, but now that I've seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, she's kind of cool. Yeah.
The kid in that who plays the lead in Death Note, that's the brother of the kid in Hereditary. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. because they look alike.
Oh, that's Alex Wolff's brother?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that kind of makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, when you see him, you just kind of see it. Yeah.
But the thing is, I think he wasn't in any movies after that Alex Wolff was. Like, the
Jumanji,
Death
right?
Note guy doesn't seem very successful.
Yeah.
Wait, Death Note. Nat Wolff. Oh, Death Note has 4.5 on IMDb.
Ooh. Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's a tough one to get through, man. It's a tough one to get through.
Nat Wolff, yeah. He was in some stuff, but I don't know any of those.
All right, who else you got?
His career is over. All right. Mahershala Ali.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, he's just cool.
I feel like when he's in something, you have to see it. And he was the absolute best part of the Luke Cage season 1.
He wasn't that? What the fuck? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think, I mean, you don't have to watch it, but
No.
Can I give a spoiler away?
I'm sure.
So he's like the villain through the first 5 episodes, right? And he's fucking great. Like, he is fucking great.
Yeah.
And then he dies. And then they have a new villain through the second half. And that villain is terrible. Terrible, Almond. It's one of the stupidest decisions I've ever seen a TV show make.
That kind of sounds similar to, Fantastic Beasts with Colin Farrell and Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good comparison there, actually. Sound.
All right, next one. Next one is another founder,
Okay.
Can you guess who it is?
A founder.
One of my all-time boys, if you know.
All-time boys?
Yeah.
Shit, you do have a lot of boys, though.
It is easy, though. Come on.
Michael Caine.
What? No, it's Patrick Wilson.
Oh, shit.
Of course he's got to be on this list.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize. If anybody knows, man, is following this show, everyone knows that I'm a big fan of Patrick Wilson.
Yeah, for no apparent reason. Like, nobody can understand, but, I love this guy.
You know what's funny is I recently read the Watchmen comic book again, and after reading it again, it makes his role in Watchmen even better. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, he's very weak in the comic book. So, and that was always my problem with that character in the movie. So,
but it's meant to be this way.
Meant to be that way. Yeah, meant to be that way. Yeah.
Next one is a weird.
He's a guy that grew on me though. I actually really like Patrick. He was the best thing about that stupid fucking Netflix movie In the Tall Grass.
Yeah.
That movie sucked. Like, that was terrible.
But he's just having fun. That was kind of cool.
Sorry, Steiny, welcome to the stream. We're going over Amon's like boys, like
my cult.
His cult, yeah, his cult of actors that he just loves. If they're in something, he has to see it, basically.
Yeah, even though yeah, okay, never mind. I explained it before. Next one is a weird one, kind of. It's Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon?
Yeah, I just like Kevin Bacon.
That's a weird one. I wouldn't have guessed that for a million years. Not a million years. You like Kevin Bacon?
Yeah, I love Kevin Bacon.
That's strange.
And I don't really know why.
Footloose? Is it Footloose?
No.
Yeah, it's got to be Footloose.
Oh, Darkshot asked, what do you think of Christopher Lee? So I think Josh hates Christopher Lee.
I do.
And I really like him, especially in Lord of the Rings. But we don't talk about that franchise here because
we can't talk about
it. Always ends up in a strange discussion.
Any movie that we divide on, we don't talk about apparently.
Yeah,
but Lord of the I get why people like Christopher Lee, but he's never been. I'm more of a Vincent Price guy, over Christopher Lee. I don't get Christopher Lee, and I don't. Count Dooku, he ruined that shit. That was just a character. I actually like him in Lord of the Rings, believe it or not. I think he's one of the better roles in Lord of the Rings. So I just don't like his body of work. It's not for me.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't seen him in anything else really besides Lord of the Rings and Star Wars. He was in
Lot.
Hugo by Scorsese.
He comes from the old school horror. Like he was a
He was
big
Dracula.
horror guy. Yeah, big horror guy back in the day. Just like Vincent Price, those kind of movies back in the day.
Yeah. Let's talk about Invisible Naked Kevin Bacon.
You mean Hollow Man? You've seen Hollow Man?
No, I have not, but Darkshot mentioned it.
Oh yeah, you got to see Hollow Man. Hollow Man is kind of creepy, dude. Hollow Man is good. Which the recent trailer to The Invisible Man seems to be stealing from Hollow Man, but yeah, that looks good though. The Invisible Man, just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I think.
Right.
Isn't that also like or almost a remake of Hollow Man? Or
I feel like it is. Yeah, because
already a remake.
Hollow Man is like a twisted tale of the original, like Invisible Man. Like if a guy became invisible and he was twisted. Like Kevin Bacon's really good in that. But I just feel like this movie, The Invisible Man, is ripping off Hollow Man. It's really weird, like really weird. But yeah, it's just the feeling I get.
So yeah, Kevin Bacon. I think his strongest role, maybe Sleepers.
It would be for me.
Mystic River.
Murder in the First. Yes.
I have not seen that, but
you gotta see Murder in the First, brother. Like when you see that, you'll understand. Like he should have got nominated for that role, and Gary Oldman really good in it too.
Oh, he's in that. I only knew that Christian Slater is in it.
I mean, Christian Slater plays Christian Slater. And I think we both agree that that's just enough, right? I mean, that's all you need.
I wouldn't say I'm a fan of Slater, but he is cool in True Romance, and that's kind of it.
I just grew up with him, so
yeah,
movies like Gleaming the Cube and Pump Up the Volume, and of course, True Romance. You know, just he could do no wrong. Heathers is another great one.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, The Legend of Billie Jean. If no one has ever seen The Legend of Billie Jean, you gotta go out and rent that at your local Redbox. I'm sure it's there.
So this show is so much just name dropping.
I know.
And nobody knows what the fuck we're talking about.
I know. One day someone we'll get a super fan one day, and he's gonna transcribe all this shit for us. It's gonna be great.
Okay, next one. We gotta move on. Ken Watanabe.
Ken Watanabe?
Watanabe?
Yeah.
He's not a wannabe. He's great.
It's funny because when we did episode 5 of Inception. I was just reminded of how much I loved him in Inception.
Oh yeah.
And of course the Last Samurai, which I think is really underrated.
It is.
People see Tom Cruise and they're just like they can't take it.
Have you seen Letters from Iwo Jima?
No, I have not watched that.
He's good in that as well.
Because I always wanted to watch Letters of Iwo Jima and Flags of Our Fathers because I think they're about the same thing, just different points of views.
Yeah,
from what I heard. So I need to commit to that one day. But I feel like he doesn't get a lot of work.
Like last year he was in Godzilla too. Which is kind of, whatever.
My stepmom's trying to say that she hates Tom Cruise. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Tom Cruise is a fucking legend. Legend. Yeah. She likes Tom Cruise movies too. She's just trying to fucking play it up. Get that. Jerry Maguire? Come on. Anyway. Days of Thunder? Top Gun? Yeah. Yeah, you can't help it. Try not to like Tom Cruise. You can't do it. Can't.
All right. He was also...
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. I'm just sidetracked today, Alman. Go ahead.
Watanabe was also in the Pikachu movie. So
yeah. Okay.
That's right. Cool, right?
The Detective Pikachu movie?
Yeah. I would like to see him in more good movies.
Better roles.
Yeah, better. That's probably it. Yeah. But he's cool.
Yeah.
Next one is I think we talked about the fact that in some Tarantino movies, there's just always someone stealing the show.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, the man himself from Hateful Eight, Walton Goggins.
Yes. The man has not had a role like that since. But
yeah, but he's also cool in Django Unchained, which is kind of a similar role.
Yeah.
But smaller.
Yeah, I'm sure that his role in Django is what got him the Hateful Eight role, but Hateful
sure,
Eight, he's like the fucking star, man. I mean,
Yeah.
he really steals the show, which I was surprised at because I remember first watching that when he pops in, I'm like, man, this guy's gonna die quick because he's just like shit talking, you know. But then, as we know, he kind of stays there the whole time. But
He has that insane look on his face. Yeah, I just love it.
I don't know if you're a Danny McBride fan. You don't strike me
No,
as a Danny McBride fan.
I don't even really have a face in mind right now.
Go ahead and look up his face. When you see his face, you'll know who Danny McBride is.
Danny McBride. I don't think I've ever seen a movie with him.
Okay. Anyway, the HBO show Vice Principals, 2 seasons. Walton Goggins is very good in that. Very good. Very good.
Okay, it's I got it. It's on my list.
You need to take like a month and just watch like shows. Just get it out of the way.
That sounds horrible.
Get it out of the way. Just get it out of the way.
All right. Next one. Another one from Inception. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah. He's like everybody's boy.
True.
I don't think I've ever met anyone that doesn't like Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And you got to see Don John too. Don John,
I do, yeah.
He's really good in that.
And he directed it.
But I haven't seen 500 Days of Summer, and people say that's fucking great. But it's musical. Don't know.
Musical.
It's got the beautiful Zoe Deschanel in it, but I don't think she's a very good actress, if I'm being honest.
Nah. I mean, she was in The Happening, so.
Arguably one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood. Just, not to be vain, but I'm just throwing it out there.
All right. Next one is another one from Inception, actually. That's fun.
Jesus Christ.
Marion Cotillard.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
But she was also my favorite actresses list, so. Not sure if I should have included her here, but it doesn't matter.
I feel like she's just absolutely intense.
True, yeah.
Marion Cotillard. She was the love interest. I don't know if you'd say love interest in Inception.
She was his wife.
She was his wife, yeah. That kept chasing him around.
And she was in Dark Knight Rises.
Her eyes are just striking. Just like can burn a hole through anybody that like I don't know if I could even act, like alongside her because you try to like keep.
It's too intense.
Yeah. Her eyes are very intense, but not scary. They're just intense,
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
I've loved her in everything that I've seen her in. So.
Public Enemies is,
I forgot she was even in that because I hate that movie. So. I'm not a fan of that movie. That movie was really bad. I'm really happy that you agreed with me on Public Enemies.
It's fucking boring, dude.
It's so boring, dude. So
and you know
boring.
why? Because it's Michael Mann.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't agree with that. Michael Mann.
I know.
Yeah, as we all know, Miami Vice 2008, the best movie ever made.
Sure. Next one is another founding member of my gang.
All right.
Ben Mendelsohn.
Yeah. Mendo.
Yeah. And next one, too, is another one of those.
But on Mendo here, I think HBO, the new show, The Outsider, is premiering soon. So that actually stars Mendelsohn. He's the lead. He's the lead in that. So I'm excited about that because I feel like Ben Mendelsohn's best role was Bloodline on Netflix. He even got awards for that, and he well deserved.
I think there's like 2 jail movies where he's really good in. I heard Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom is very good.
Startup.
Startup.
Not Startup. Started Up.
Starred Up.
Yeah, that's a jail movie as well. Dude, I don't know English.
You know English. You're speaking English like better than me half the time.
I disagree. Well, next one is also one of my boys for a long time. Okay. Ralph Ineson.
Ralph Ineson. Why am I not?
Dude,
it with
I
an
told
E?
you about this guy before.
Oh,
It's
here
the
it
guy
is.
from Chernobyl.
No, that's not him. What? How do you spell his last name?
Ineson.
Oh,
And
this guy.
I just don't know how to pronounce it. Oh, he's also in Game of Thrones.
Oh
The Witch.
yes.
He's great.
I really like this guy on. I'm gonna have to just start linking my chat so they know like who we're talking about. Yeah, The Witch. I really liked him in The Witch. I love his fucking voice. So deep
True.
and shit, man. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, that's a thick man from the English country. You can tell, you know.
Also very distinct face.
Very distinct. He kind of has like that encephalitis head, you know, like maybe they pulled it out too early or something. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, it looks a little encephalitis-y to me, but
He's cool, dude. It's very cool.
sometimes, you know, unique people though, they get into Hollywood like John C. Reilly, you know. You never would have pegged that guy to be a Hollywood actor, but he broke through.
Right.
You got to watch The Witch, Dendrum. If you've not seen The Witch, I think The Witch is the best horror movie in a long time. For me, best horror movie in a long time.
Yeah, many people don't like it though.
Yeah, I know, because they don't. This is live. This is live, Christine. We're always live. Juice.
How can I prove this is live? Fuck.
Shit. Oh my god.
That's a gag from The Simpsons, right? Next one on my list. We gotta move on, dude. Like,
yeah,
it's still some names to go.
What's your fucking list? What did you do? Like 100 people?
50 or something.
That's too big of a gang.
No, they're all they're all necessary.
Okay.
Next one is Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Oh, have you seen the Birds of Prey trailer, the second one?
Yeah, we didn't cover that. I am that movie. I'm more excited.
Doesn't look that bad.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm more excited to see it based on that they gave it their R rating. I really like that. Shows balls. I like that. But I'm really happy that we got to see Ewan McGregor put that mask on. So
right.
Because I wasn't going to be able to take it if you call a character and not show what I need to see. Because that has been a trend in comic book movies for a long time where they don't go all in. And it fucking pisses me off.
It would have been pretty stupid because his name is Black Mask. So yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Next one's the lunatic himself, Shia LaBeouf.
I will say this though, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Scott Pilgrim, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked her in Scott Pilgrim, and I liked her in Cloverfield. 10
Still
Cloverfield
haven't seen that.
That's my favorite Cloverfield movie. So
it's not that hard though, I think.
No, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Yeah.
Paradox is supposed to be really shitty, and the first one is okay. I guess.
You haven't seen Cloverfield Paradox?
I have not.
I'm going to need you to add that to your list and please watch Cloverfield Paradox.
I don't intend to watch it.
You got to watch Cloverfield Paradox. It's terrible.
Right. So you say that I should watch Cats and the Cloverfield Paradox?
Because once you told me you'd watch anything. So
that is true.
I need proof that you're willing to step up to this.
Dude, but Cats is kind of rough.
Yeah, Cats. Yeah, I won't be seeing Cats. It looks fucking terrible, man. Terrible.
Yeah. Just from the trailer, I know it's the worst movie ever.
What actor are we on?
Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, okay. And then I sidetracked with the Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Yeah. Okay, so Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, he's insane.
He is a little insane. A little bit.
That's probably the reason why he's on the list, though.
Yeah, I mean, I still think, though, like, as crazy as he is, he's gonna get something one day. Like, he's too talented to just piss it all away.
True, yeah.
Because he has some raw talent, that kid. And it's kind of sad to see the choices that he's made, but at least he's still making movies. And he made 2 movies this year that had a lot of hype.
Honey Boy
and the Peanut Butter Falcon. Yeah. So
I really want to see the Peanut Butter Falcon. Looks very good.
It does
I
look
heard
good.
good things. And Honey Boy, he's playing his own dad in that one.
Playing your own dad.
Like it's the role is his dad, and he's playing him, which
Like
is
in
kind
real
of strange.
life? His real life dad?
Yeah,
Mm.
he's playing his real life dad in that movie,
Okay.
which is super fucked up, but interesting.
I mean, he was a child actor, so not many child actors make it out of that shit, you know. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is the prime example.
Christian Bale.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt is the one, and Christian Bale, thank you. Both of those guys are the ones that you need to look up to. If you're a child actor out there, you're talking to your agent.
Oh, and Leonardo DiCaprio.
And Leo. Yeah, and Leo. Definitely. Definitely.
All right, moving on. Another one of my cult classics, Michael Stuhlbarg.
God damn it. You've said this name before. This is the...
Yeah, you always forget, dude.
I know
always.
I do forget this guy. I do. I apologize. Because I love this guy, actually. This is the guy from A Serious Man. This is the guy from Boardwalk Empire. Like,
Call Me by Your Name.
this guy's continued to be good, you know. And he was even good in The Post, which I think...
Yeah, and
The
he's
Post-
versatile as well.
Yeah.
He can play a total dick, and he can be really sympathetic and likable.
Mm-hmm. I was most impressed with his role in Boardwalk Empire. It's another show that I maintain you got to see one day.
Yeah, that's one of the few shows that's actually interesting to me.
Out of all the shows I've named, I finally got
like-
one to fucking get through.
Dude,
the
it has
fucking
Steve
barrier.
Buscemi. You know?
And it's Steve Buscemi's starring role too. You know.
Yeah.
But you also got to watch it because of the Michael Shannon role too. Like, there are so many layers of Boardwalk Empire that really worked, and it's got the other guy that you love too. That was
Yeah, I know. I just wait. I'm looking.
Oh, we're
for
getting
him
to
on
it.
my list.
We're getting to it. Okay. Good.
Yeah. Oh, he's actually the next one on the list. Shea Wiggum.
Shea Wiggum.
Yeah.
Oh no! Another one.
Oh,
That's
really?
Another one. Yes. Not Shea Wiggum. The
But he as well.
He was in The Irishman and Snatch. I always forget his name.
Oh,
as
he's
well.
also on the list.
Okay.
So-
All right. There you go.
All right. Yeah, Shea Wiggum also pretty damn good. I was kind of disappointed with his role in Joker though, because it's like
It's just
I
kind of
think he had,
there.
like, 3
kinda
scenes
there.
or something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I'm glad he was in it. I guess.
He definitely has a. And again, I hate to bring up that show again, but that's again my favorite role with him as well. Is Buscemi's brother in Boardwalk.
Mm.
You're gonna have to watch Boardwalk Empire. You're gonna have to watch it. I think we
I
should
know,
both watch it. We should just burn through that shit.
All right. I'll just move on. I don't think we have to
Now,
say much about Shea Wiggum because we talked about him before.
yeah.
I don't think we talked about the next one though ever. Noah Taylor.
Noah Taylor.
You know who that is?
I need a little refresher.
He was in Almost Famous, for example. He was
this guy.
He was in Game of Thrones.
This guy, I always got confused with Mendelsohn. Like, he always, like, they interlinked for some reason. And I know
Who?
Ben Mendelsohn.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They just,
I
for
can see
some
that.
reason, like, intertwined for like 5-6 years for me. But
Dude, he's great.
I really like him as Hitler on Preacher.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, I think he plays a pretty good Hitler. I liked him in Vanilla Sky, even though it's like one quick role. But he's an actor that just kind of sneaks in there from time to time. He hasn't really done much. Oh no, Hannah. He's in Hannah. Hey now.
I mean, that's what the list is for this type of actor.
It says he's on Peaky Blinders as well.
He is, yeah.
Okay.
Or he was. I'm not sure.
All right. Edge of Tomorrow. I forget that he was in Edge of Tomorrow. I love that fucking movie.
Yeah, I don't remember him in that, honestly. It's been a few years.
Would you recommend Lawless? I never watched Lawless.
Oh yeah, Lawless is decent, I guess.
Yeah. Since
I mean, Tom
we
Hardy is good.
got Shea in that as well. You know.
Isn't Guy Pearce also in that? I think.
Yes, Guy Pearce I think plays the bad guy,
Yeah.
which he's accustomed to.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Also Peaky Blinders, next actor, and he's also in The Revenant. Paul Anderson. Not Paul Thomas Anderson. Paul
Not
Anderson.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
No, just Paul Anderson.
Just Paul Anderson. This guy. He was in Legend, dude. I need to watch Legend.
Oh yeah, he
again.
was.
I really enjoyed Legend.
You should watch Peaky Blinders.
Yeah,
He's one of the leading roles, and he's fantastic.
That's definitely like if I were to say if there's a show that has broken through my wall of you recommending, it's definitely Peaky Blinders. Because I watched the first episode. I just knew that this was going to take some time, so I think
It's not actually a long series.
No, because British series are always like, they're always smaller, which is nice. Kind of nice.
And Peaky Blinders is consistently good, actually, across all 5 seasons, which is not always the case with shows.
For some reason, I just can't place this guy's face.
He doesn't look that distinct, honestly.
Yeah, like I don't remember the Revenant role, and it's bugging me.
He's one of the trappers that's... He's not really a friend of Tom Hardy, but he's just there. He's not a bad guy. He's not a good guy. You know.
Yeah.
His role isn't that big, but.
What about In the Heart of the Sea? Did you ever watch that?
I watched that. Yeah.
Would you recommend
that? No, probably not. I don't really remember the movie. It's okay. There's something about Ron Howard movies that kind of irritates me. It's the look, the color grading is kind of disgusting to look at.
Huh. Oh, I think Ron Howard started off amazing as a director at the start, but I think ever since I say Rush though, I always forget about Rush.
Yeah,
Rush
but Rush
like
also has that color grading.
Color grading.
It's like this orangey. I don't know. I just don't like to look at his movie.
Kind of nitpicky, you know. It's kind of like someone saying,
it is,
like widescreen and 4:3 format to me.
Oh, that's totally fucking different. No, I know. I get it. Well, next one.
What's the next one?
And Daniel Kaluuya, the lead of Get Out.
Fuck. Oh, okay.
And he's great in Sicario.
I do like him.
And
is it with a K?
Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
I wish he was in more stuff.
I mean, he was in. It's weird. It's kind of weird because after such a big performance in Get Out, you'd kind of expect him to be more there. But
he was in Widows by Steve McQueen.
Yeah, I haven't watched that. I actually have that.
Me either.
And it's got some really good actors in there.
Right.
I feel like I know I'm gonna watch it. I just don't know when. That kind of thing. His role in Black Panther was all right, but it wasn't. I didn't feel like it was significant.
No.
Yeah. So I feel like he's kind of getting. I don't know. Maybe it's his decisions for the movies that he's picking, but
he's very young though. Still, he's just 30. You know, there's still time to.
Nah, it's already over.
Make some.
He's too old.
There's time to make some good performances. So, yeah.
He's British too. I had no idea.
True.
No idea. Huh. The more you know. He's really in your boy category.
He is, yeah. 1 second.
Uh-oh. Technical malfunction. Something's happening. Something's happening over there, ladies and gents. Anyway, welcome to the show, guys. Dindrum, Steeny. It's good to see you guys. We do this show every Friday.
I'm back.
He's back.
Yeah. All right. The next one is the man himself.
The man himself.
Yeah, the man himself.
The man?
Yeah. Can you guess? It's like I'm a huge fan.
Huge fan.
Huge fan.
Yeah.
Wow. No, Brad Pitt is not on this list. Right,
because it's fuck. Shit, because because I feel like I know you too, but for some reason it's one of those days.
You should know. You should know.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
The fuck.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm already disappointed in myself that I didn't get Patrick Wilson. So, who do you got? Tell me.
James Dean.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, come on, this is a no-brainer.
Yeah.
You should have known.
What's your favorite James Dean role?
I'd say the best movie is East of Eden. But his most memorable performance is Rebel Without a Cause, obviously. I mean, there's only 3 movies to choose from, so I'm not a huge fan of Giant.
My grandma loves Giant. Loves it.
I mean, Giant tells a good story, but it's kind of a drag.
I agree.
There's not much to talk about with Dean, it's like...
Yeah, I mean, he's not making anything else. Anyway. Which isn't true. We will see him again in some weird experiment.
As a CGI person, which is still irritating me.
Would it irritate you if it was Tarantino making it?
Then it would be cool.
Yeah, it's pretty conflicting, isn't it? Pretty conflicting.
I know.
It's like you want to see him in the hands of something that can... I don't think Tarantino would ever do that, though.
No, Tarantino doesn't use CGI, or he doesn't like to use it.
Yeah, he's too old school, so I could never see
that's
that.
what I like. All right, next one. Saoirse Ronan.
So Sorsay.
Right.
Sorsay.
The lead of Lady Bird, and I think also Little Women, which is coming out soon.
A lot of hype over Little Women.
It looks good. Like. It has Timothée Chalamet. I'm hyped.
Yeah, I have to admit, I am a fan of Chalamet since I saw The King. Yeah.
I'm happy about that, honestly.
I am so fucking hyped for Dune, though. Now that I found out that he was the Paul Atreides character, so I'm just, and I would honestly say that dude might be the next big fucking deal. So
he already is kind of a big deal, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, like, when you say like the next, like
new DiCaprio, almost.
At DiCaprio level, yeah. So
hopefully, I mean, he's on the good track.
DiCaprio needs to make more movies again. It's like
he will,
dude. Let's go.
The next movie is by Scorsese with De Niro and DiCaprio. Oh, and that's pretty damn cool.
That is cool. I'm glad that they're, together there. Yeah, his 2 generations of boys are going.
Yeah, his boys.
Yeah.
All right, next one. You already mentioned him. It's Stephen Graham.
And that is the guy that I was trying to think of, right?
Right, that's the guy from
Boardwalk Empire.
The Irish.
Yeah, he plays a very good Al Capone, man, in Boardwalk Empire. And I think that's a guy that Scorsese likes too, because Scorsese produced and he directed the first episode of Boardwalk Empire as well. But I was really happy when I saw he was in the I was happy when I saw he was in The Irishman, and he fucking delivered in The Irishman. He was great in The Irishman. So yeah, I like that guy. I like that guy a lot.
Yeah.
Is he British?
He is.
Wow.
Or he's Irish or something.
He's something though, isn't he?
He's also in Rocketman, by the way. Stephen Graham. He's British.
Yeah, that's wild. He does a very good English accent. American? Do you speak American? I speak American, bitch. All right.
Dude, I'm kind of feeling it. I think tonight I'll watch Snatch again.
I wouldn't mind watching Snatch again. Snatch is No, I think we need to watch Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy again, Amin. Let's do that.
Honestly, that's one of the most overrated movies.
Which is sad because it's got
it's got everybody.
The most amazing British cast ever put together, probably.
I mean, you have Mark Strong, you have Tom Hardy, you have Colin Firth and Gary Oldman, but the movie is it's just super boring. Nothing is happening.
I agree.
It's so sad.
And that was a movie that I was very hyped for. Very hyped for. I remember sitting through it just like, Jesus. It's tough. It's tough.
Next one, we already mentioned him. because he almost won the Golden Globe. Jared Harris.
Yeah. I love Jared Harris. Best Jared Harris role. I'm gonna throw it out there. Mad Men. It's great.
For me, it's probably the Terror.
The Terror.
The Terror. I don't know how to say Terror, and I don't know.
I think anybody any fan of movies or film needs to watch Mad Men, because Mad Men is not a TV show. Mad Men feels like a book on screen in reality, but best role you're ever going to see from John Hamm as well. Yeah. You really do need to watch some shows, man. You drive me crazy. These are shows that are done too, so there's no excuse.
I know.
There's no excuse.
It's a lot of time to invest, though.
Yeah, but you're willing to sit through Cats? Come on, the fuck out of here.
I'm not. No.
You just put on like one show, right as you're going to bed. Yeah, get it done.
Yeah.
They end up watching like 5 or 6. You stay up all night.
Come on, let's move on. Next one is the first director in this list. He's not just actor; he's also director.
All right.
And this is the most promising director of our time, I think. It's Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah. Hard to disagree with that one.
Yeah, right.
Hard.
So moving on.
Yeah.
Riley Keough. I'm not sure how to say that name, honestly.
You brought that one up again too.
Yeah.
Mad Max Fury Road. Oh yeah.
Logan Lucky.
And It Comes at Night, which you recently saw.
Yeah, but I was kind of expecting her to be more of a leading role, but she was just a side character, which was kind of strange because she was one of 2 actors I actually knew. And but she's cool. Also, there's the movie Under the Silver Lake, where she's in with Andrew Garfield, which is a good movie.
Yeah.
She's doing a lot of indie stuff, I feel, and I like that.
Just based on her list, yeah. She's more independent, it seems. Riley Keough.
Yeah.
It's probably like Riley Cough.
Oh, she's related to Elvis, I think.
Oh yeah, she's like the daughter of Lisa Marie or some shit.
Yeah. She is.
Yeah, she doesn't. See, that's why she does independent. She doesn't have to work, She's got money up the ass.
By the way, fun fact, did you know that the guy who played Tex in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is gonna play Elvis in a biopic?
That's great. I'm glad there's another Elvis biopic on the way.
And what do you think about the cast? Like, I don't know if that's. I'm not an Elvis guy fan or anything,
In terms of, I feel like they've never really nailed Elvis, to be honest.
Does he look the part? I'm not sure what one sec. Austin Butler Elvis. Well, I think he actually does look the part.
Let's see his face. He's got a little smirk there.
I think it fits pretty well. I mean,
Maybe.
he's not a look-alike, but it's close enough.
That's the problem. No one looks like that motherfucker. So,
dude, Val Kilmer did.
You didn't even see his face in True Romance.
I know.
You just saw the back of him. That doesn't
it's still
count.
A great role though, which is fun. Oh.
No, dude. The best part about True Romance was everybody walking out of the theater going, "I didn't see Val Kilmer. Where was he?" They had no idea that he was just playing Elvis back there.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Hiroyuki Sanada.
What?
Hiroyuki Sanada. He's also in The Last Samurai. And in...
Oh, I know who you're talking about. The badass.
He was in Endgame, actually.
The badass, right?
Yeah.
The one that didn't like him, but liked him at the end, that thing?
Yeah, the Swordsmaster.
The swordsman. Let me see his face. He's great. I want to see his face. He's got a good face. He
plays good. He's perfect for playing a samurai.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that guy. He's always been. He was in Lost as well.
Yeah, but he still could be in more movies. For me,
I think it comes down. I mean, it's Japanese. You got to have a Japanese role. They're very Japanese, these guys. So it's like the roles I think are kind of limited.
Yeah, true.
Sadly, he was in Sunshine as well.
True. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
I'd really like to
Still
hear
on
what you
my
think
list.
about Sunshine.
I know.
Mark Strong, Cillian Murphy, great cast.
Oh, Mark Strong is in that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All right, next one. I'm not sure if you know her, Helen McCrory. That's actually Damian Lewis's wife.
No, I've never heard of her. McCrory.
She is one of the lead actresses in Peaky Blinders. She was in Harry Potter. She was in Skyfall actually.
She's in that Dark Materials show, which I would still
Yeah,
like
she's
to
more of a
watch.
TV actor as well, I think.
Yeah, you can tell just by the. Some people I think like that though. Steady, at least. It'd be weird being an actor. Like I don't know
Also,
what
like,
I'd rather do. You know?
this is super stupid, but I also think that she and Damian Lewis, they're just a good couple, you know? I don't know why.
Hmm. We're gonna
Because I
break
like
down
both,
Hollywood
probably.
couples next week.
No.
Who do you like the best? Oh, you know.
God. That's actually the
I,
one part that I don't like, the one part that I least care about in Hollywood.
you know that though. I always like that because it's always
Nah.
it's always a trip to me to remember who was with each other. Like it's really weird when I think about Johnny Depp was with Winona Ryder for a long time. Like Kiefer Sutherland and Julia Roberts were together for a while, man.
Oh, really?
It's really weird, that shit. Yeah. Gwyneth Paltrow and Brad Pitt. You know, that was
Oh, really? Didn't know
back
that.
in the day, dude. Dude, when he accepted his Golden Globe Award for 12 Monkeys, he said, "And I just want to thank the love of my life, Gwyneth Paltrow." So just, you know,
He was young and dumb. That's okay.
yeah, she's.
One sec. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Somebody's in trouble. Somebody didn't take out the garbage. Somebody didn't clean the sink.
I'm back.
Did you get in trouble?
No. My dad just said goodbye. All right, next one is Stannis Baratheon himself, Stephen Delane.
Yeah, he kind of grew on me.
Outlaw King.
Yeah. I like that role in Outlaw King a lot. I didn't think I would either because I'm such a Braveheart guy, but he really he shined. I liked that movie though. I was surprised.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Good fucking movie.
I was very surprised with Outlaw King.
And dude, I don't know. I just love Stannis Baratheon. One of the few, you know.
I mean, really, when I think about the Outlaw King, the only thing that bothered me about Outlaw King was the overacting of Aaron Taylor Johnson. It's like the only thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought he was a little overdoing it, and he was just in my brain for some reason. So.
Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of Aaron Taylor.
I like him in the first Kick-Ass. I hate the second Kick-Ass.
No, yeah, I think the second Kick-Ass is fine. It's just way worse than the first one, but it's still not bad. And Daniel Kaluuya is in it.
Yeah,
and Jim Carrey.
Yeah, but that does nothing for me. The Jim Carrey,
I know.
Nothing, which is sad. Sad.
All right. Yeah, the next ones we don't really have to talk about because we mentioned them before plenty of times. It's Robert Pattinson.
Okay.
And Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
Lucas Hedges.
Yeah.
Just the young Hollywood actors.
Yeah, I know who you like. Yeah, keep going though. I want to hear it.
No, that's all of the
Oh, that was it? Okay.
Yeah. Like
Lucas Hedges. Lucas Hedges surprised me. He really surprised me. I don't know. I thought he was really good in the movie with Russell Crowe and Nicole Kidman. He was the only really best
Boy Erased.
Boy Erased, yeah. I like
Still gotta see that.
Tough watch.
Dude, like Pattinson and Chalamet, I like the bright stars at the horizon.
It's good to see Robert Pattinson break that mold away from Twilight. It really is.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
I think he's finally out of it. I think The Lighthouse really he was already having some good roles, but The Lighthouse was a showcase for him, to really show it off. And I feel like he delivered.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely delivered. You don't even see him as Robert Pattinson in that movie.
No, neither one of them. Neither one of them.
Yeah, true.
And to me, that's what acting needs to be. Like, you got to forget that, like, that actor isn't that actor in that moment. And I really feel like both of them need to get nominated. I think it would be criminal for those two not to get nominated for Oscar, especially Defoe, because I feel like, they're very equal. They're very equal. It's hard to pick there. I just feel like I think it was more that I liked his character more than Pattinson's. Like, that's probably why I prefer it. But
I like Pattinson more. He's more of the protagonist.
Yeah, that just comes back to the story, though.
Okay, let's go over these next ones fairly quickly because I don't think you know most of them. Or like,
Well, how many
also
you got?
there's still some left, so I want to do them fast. I don't think you know Roland Muller. That's a Danish actor. He was in The Commuter and Atomic Blonde. Never mind. He's cool. David Lynch. I like David Lynch.
You do like David Lynch.
Yeah, just as a persona. He's pretty cool. And I do like his movies.
I do enjoy when you watch David Lynch movies and you report back.
I don't really understand his movies, but I kind of like him, and I like his style.
He has his own style, like, straight up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Vincent Cassel.
Yeah.
Or I think it said Vincent Cassel, but I don't speak French, so who gives a shit? Next one is David Dawson. Don't know.
David Dawson. You can keep going.
I don't think you know him. He's in Peaky Blinders. He's in The Last Kingdom. He's a TV actor, pretty small.
Okay.
Ned Dennehy. Ned Dennehy. That's also a British actor who is in. He was in Mandy with Nick Cage. He's in Peaky Blinders. He's in. He was in a lot of stuff. He was in Good Omens. Like, he looks like Simon Peck in Fucked Up. Kinda. All right.
Simon Pegg didn't make the list. Poor Simon.
No, I'm not a huge fan, I would say. Paul Newman.
Yeah.
Legend.
You have seen Cool Hand Luke?
No, sadly not.
Oh, Amen. Come on, man.
I've seen some movies with him.
You gotta watch Cool Hand Luke, brother.
I know.
Yeah.
Rachel Weisz.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was picturing something.
I get it. Lakeith Stansfield.
Oh, what the fuck, dude? It's weird because I feel like I know him, but then
he is in Knives Out. He is in Get Out. He is in Sorry to Bother You. He's in even.
Right. I know who you're talking about. That guy. We talked about him last week. I remember now.
Yeah. He's pretty cool. Catherine Waterston. I think she was in my list, honestly. She's in mid-90s, Fantastic Beasts, Inherent Vice. Where
does mid-90s rank on your movies of the year there? Because you were pretty high on that.
It's not a 2019 movie. It's 2018.
What?
Yeah.
Is it really? That's strange.
IMDb says so. Otherwise, it would be at the top, honestly.
It does say 2018. That's weird. Huh.
But it is a 10 out of 10 movie for me,
Yeah, it was released October 2018. That seems so weird. Anyway, my bad.
Well, she's cool. Then, you're gonna like this. S. Craig Zahler.
Yeah.
He's gotta be on this list.
Yeah.
Another great director. We talked about him plenty of times.
One to watch.
Especially last week with Dragged Across.
It does feel good, doesn't it, though, just to think that we have this really good group of awesome directors that are still making movies, and just there's a lot to look forward to in general. It's great.
Yeah, true. John Hamm.
I love John Hamm.
Linda Cardellini.
Oh, you like her, don't you?
I do. Thomas Jane. You know, this list is also for actors who would never make a favorite actress list. Yeah, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But Thomas Jane, he's just right for this list because I like him.
I go back and forth with Thomas Jane. Back and forth.
Dude, I love him in Boogie Nights. It's
yeah, like there's a lot of roles that I love him in, and then there's a lot of roles that a lot of movies that I just didn't like with him. But
still gotta see the Mist.
Oh, I love The Mist. That's one of the ones I love. Yeah.
All right, Rebecca Ferguson.
I agree with that one.
Yeah,
I like.
I'm looking forward to her and Dune.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's gonna
good casting there for her.
Oh yeah. Okay, next one you will never know. It's a Norwegian actor.
Are you sure about that? I know Norway. What up? Talk to me.
Pelle Sverre-Hagen.
Oh man, Pale Swery Hagen's been my boy since day one.
Dude, he's absolutely fantastic. He's like there's that movie Cold Pursuit with Liam Neeson. I think we talked about that.
Yeah, you quote a lot of these Liam Neeson movies, man.
No, he's not in that movie, but he's in the original because Cold Pursuit is a remake of a Norwegian movie, and he's the villain in the original, and he's absolutely fantastic.
How do you spell this guy's name?
The first name is P-A-L.
Oh, P-A-L.
And the second name S-V-E-R-R-E.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
I just want to see his face to see if I even know it. Now, this guy is deep Norwegian, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's super tall.
Yeah, he's a Viking. You can clearly tell.
He's super cool. There's a movie called Kon-Tiki, which it's an English movie, but with Norwegian actors, and I can highly recommend that.
Legendary explorer Thor Heyerdahl's epic 4,300-mile crossing the Pacific on a balsa wood raft in 1940. Yeah, I'd watch that.
That's a fun adventure movie. It looks absolutely fantastic. It was Oscar nominated, and it's in English, so
that does help. That does help.
Yeah, you can watch it. Was it best foreign language movie in 2012.
And Gustav Skarsgård is in it too. So the other Skarsgård brother.
There's so many.
It's a clan of Skarsgårds, right?
Yeah. All right. Then last couple ones.
Will Smith, Martin Lawrence.
Well, I mean, he's almost too big to be on this list. Quentin Tarantino. And I just love that guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
you gotta put
next one
list.
is a classic. Absolute classic. Michael Biehn.
Yeah. That's one that isn't going to make a lot of lists for people, but
but
the people
for
that
this
know,
list, he's just right.
The people that know Michael Biehn.
Johnny Ringo.
He's great as Johnny Ringo.
Karen Gillan. I think she was in my list as well. Best actress.
Nebula?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Bern Gorman. Gorman. We talked about him. You know him. You like him.
Did we?
We did.
How the fuck do you spell burn? Oh,
like burn.
Burn?
Yeah. His name is Burn. And we had that exact conversation.
Yeah. About this guy is weird looking.
Yeah. Dude, his role in Game of Thrones is super creepy, and I love it.
He's always going to be cast, I think, as the weird face guy. He's got very distinct face. It's trippy.
Yeah.
Very trippy.
Oh, he's fantastic, dude. All right.
It makes me kind of want to watch The Dark Knight Rises again, actually. I haven't seen it.
Oh, yeah. Sold to the man in the cold sweat. Yeah.
No, it just bothers me that people don't seem to think Dark Knight Rises was that good. It drives me crazy. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, me too. Next one, I don't know if you know him. Adam Negatis, British actor.
Adam Negatis.
N-A-G-A-I-T-I-S.
From the Terror.
He's in Chernobyl. He plays the fireman.
Says he's in the Terror as well.
Right, and that's why I love him, because in the Terror he's the villain and he's absolutely insane. It's great.
Yeah, I would like to watch this show, The Terror. I might
You
have
should.
to. I might have
It's a
to.
series, just I think 8 episodes, and then you're done. So
Really,
not
it's
a
not an
huge time investment.
actual.
No, it's an anthology series. There's a second season, but it's totally
Right. Okay.
disconnected.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Because I remember seeing what's his name was in this as well. Ciaran Hinds.
He's in it. Yeah, Jared Harris, Tobias Menzies, some good British names.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to acquire this.
It's on Amazon.
Not for me. Not for me.
No,
Our primes are different as well, I believe.
probably. Yeah, most certainly. Next one is Zazie Beetz.
I do like Zazie Beetz. I do like Zazie Beetz.
She's actually German. Did you know?
Is she really?
Yeah, she's German American, and she can speak flawless German.
Kind of wish she had a bigger role in Deadpool 2 because I kind of liked her in Deadpool 2.
Yeah, but I think that's actually coming in the next one.
Right, and I did like I like her role in Joker as well. I just like that they
It's a minor role, but yeah.
minor role, but it included something that showcased that there was something clearly wrong with him. You know.
Yeah.
Because they sold it well. That's what I mean. They sold it well. Like you think,
Right.
that's his friend. When no.
Next one, absolute legend. One of my favorite people. Come on, make a guess.
A legend.
Yeah, legend.
It's got to be Kevin Spacey. That's right.
In my list of cool people.
We're not allowed to like Kevin Spacey anymore. Nicolas Cage.
No. He's not on the
Damn.
list, but he could.
What?
It's no, like, okay. Older. Way older than Nicolas Cage. He died in 1980.
Jesus. God damn. What? All right. Wait a minute.
Fairly young.
Can we back this up though? Didn't you say there was somebody on the list that you hadn't seen anything from?
That's not the one.
Okay.
That's still coming.
Okay. I was gonna say like that. All right. Well, who is it? I'm drawing a blank. The
Steve
1980.
McQueen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he died at the age of 50 in 1980.
Yeah. I was born in 1980. You know, it could be argued that maybe his soul passed on to me. You know?
Yeah. Probably.
And so did John Lennon. Just saying.
Yeah. Are you a musician?
I can strum the guitar. I can't really play it, but I always enjoyed a little guitar. That's about it.
Next one is the one I have not seen a movie with.
Okay. This is the one I'm interested in here. I want to know. And by the way, Steve McQueen, fucking great.
Yeah.
There's I was thinking about you actually. I think it's on Prime or Hulu, but there is a documentary on the making of The Great Escape. And I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, dude. It's like the movie for men or something, like the making of the ultimate guy movie, I think is what it's called, but
I can look for that.
I'm gonna have to watch that because that movie just has so much mystique for me. I love that movie. Love The Great Escape. But also The Getaway. If you ever get a chance to watch The Getaway, Sam Peckinpah, Steve McQueen, Ali McGraw, good fucking movie, dude. Good movie.
I think my favorite role by him is Papillon.
Papillon.
Yeah.
With Dustin Hoffman.
Great fucking movie, dude. On Prime, there is one movie with McQueen, which doesn't look that interesting. It's a Western called Nevada Smith.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't know. It looks like some trashy Western.
There's a lot of trashy Westerns. So
that's true, yeah.
Yeah.
I was glad that Silverado popped up because it's not trashy. It's great.
I'm happy I fucking named it right off the bat. Yeah.
Okay, next one is the one I have not seen a movie with.
But he's on your list.
He's on the list. Okay, so fun fact, Steve McQueen carried his coffin.
Okay. Actor?
Sort of.
Director?
Yeah, he's an actor.
Okay. Huh. That's weird. That's really weird. Like someone be on
It
your
is.
list and you haven't
But
seen anything.
it will kind of make sense because he's more of a famous personality than an actor.
Errol Flynn.
No.
Douglas Fairbanks Jr.
Who?
Okay.
No.
Going too old school for you there, ain't I? Well, if he's carrying his fucking casket, he's got to be old.
No, he died very young as well.
And you
In
already
the
said
70s.
you already said James Dean. And
No,
he didn't
Stephen
die in the
King didn't.
70s. He didn't die in the 70s. Peter Finch.
No.
Fuck.
Fun fact: also James Coburn also carried the coffin.
I like James Coburn.
Yeah, he's cool.
You know, speaking of westerns, though, a very fun western with Mel Gibson, Maverick. Gotta watch that one day. It's great.
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, James Coburn is in that. James Garner's in it. Jodie Foster. It's a good movie. Fun.
Oh,
Fun
it looks
movie.
good. Oh, it's on my
Very-
list.
It's just a fun western. Like, yeah. I think you'll think it's funny. All right, who is this guy? You're driving me crazy with this.
It's Bruce Lee.
Oh, it does make sense now. Okay. I get that.
Makes sense now.
I get that, yeah.
He's just cool, you know.
There's never be any.
You don't
there's
even have to see his movies.
There's never been another Bruce Lee, no matter how hard they try to fucking copy him.
Yeah, like Jackie Chan is totally different.
I will suggest watching Enter the Dragon and Return of the Dragon.
I think I started one of those ones, but didn't finish them.
Return of the Dragon is the better movie because fucking great fight between him and Chuck Norris at the end.
I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah, and then there's also Game of Death, which is really good. Game of Death, I believe, is the yellow suit, where Tarantino paid homage to the yellow suit with Beatrix. What the fuck is her last name? Do you remember?
Kiddo.
Beatrix Kiddo, yeah. Oh yeah, Bruce Lee was a legend. Legend.
Yeah, right. Next one, you're gonna love this. Kyle MacLachlan.
Yeah, that's definitely one of your boys. That's definitely one of your boys.
Imogen Poots.
Hang on. I don't know why, but that's ringing a bell.
She's in Green Room.
Imogen.
Yeah.
Imogen.
Right.
Imogen. I'm gonna go with Imogen.
I don't know how to say that name.
I don't think I've seen anything with her, unless I guess 20 weeks later. But
Green Room is pretty good.
I saw Frank and Lola. Frank and Lola's pretty good. That's the movie that I saw her. I don't know if I would say it was a good movie, but Michael Shannon's one of those guys I'll watch anything, and he'd be in my list of boys for sure.
He's not in my list, but I do like him, yeah. All right.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say about Imogen there.
I know. We're close to the end. Okay, this one is necessary. Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah, for sure.
No surprise.
No, not at all. Is he working on anything?
Yeah, he does. This year actually, there's supposed to be a movie by him set in the 70s.
Ooh.
I think we talked about that as well.
Ooh.
Always forget stuff.
The Untitled Paul Thomas Anderson Project.
I'm frequently looking at the page just to see if the cast is known yet.
Yeah, it looks like they're keeping that one a little secret.
Hopefully it's with an ensemble cast. You know, Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, it says expected.
Yeah.
Expected. Hopefully.
Productions.
Hopefully, yeah, because I do like me some. But again, I need to watch this Phantom Thread at some point and Inherent Vice, so I am behind on my boy there.
Yeah. All right, Millie Brady.
Millie Brady.
She was in The Last Kingdom. She was in King Arthur: Legend of the Sword, and in Pride and Prejudice and Zombies.
You sure you're not talking about Millie Bobby Brown, the
No, I hate her.
The hit actress from Stranger Things.
Fuck that. No, Millie Brady.
I think Millie Bobby Brown is kind of one note. She's got one face, and that's it.
And she's fucking arrogant, dude. I don't like her.
Whoa. Back the train up. You said you don't care about what actors do.
But like,
but this one, for some reason, gets to you. It's just, why? Why is it?
because she's some fucking child, dude.
I love it. One thing I know, you don't like, you're not a fan of children, are you?
Not really, no. Next one is Sam Riley. You probably only know him from Maleficent.
Yeah, I remember not liking Maleficent that much. I do know this kid's face though. He played he played something else that I saw him in.
He plays Ian Curtis in Control.
That's it.
I have the Blu-ray, but I have not seen the film. But he's a good guy. It's funny, there's an Austrian Western set in the Alps, in Europe. And he's the lead, and it's a pretty good movie, man. It's a pretty good Western, even though it's not even like set in America.
You definitely need to see Control, though. That
I know.
I'm like a big fan of Joy Division, so like that was a treat to watch that movie.
Yeah, it's probably his best role. Seems like
Maleficent, Mistress of Evil.
Right. How could I forget?
Did you ever see Free Fire?
No, but I would want to because the cast is amazing.
Yeah,
it's like some Reservoir Dogs shit.
I was just gonna say our boy again. I always do that. Army Hammer. Is Army Hammer one of our boys? I think he is.
Not yet.
Honorable mention.
Yeah, maybe I forgot him. I don't know.
I think you forgot him because you've always liked Army.
Yeah, I probably just forgot him. Yeah.
What
Noah
about,
Taylor is also in it.
What about Sharlto Copley?
Nah, it's not enough to call him my boy.
I find that people either like him or they fucking hate him.
How can you hate him? Dude,
I don't know. I thought he was great in District 9 and everything else I've seen him in. So, yeah. Anyway.
Okay, the last names on the list. Just 5.
Okay.
Ron Livingston.
Oh wow, that is one that I did not expect. That's a
I like him.
one.
I just like seeing him in movies, and ever since Band of Brothers.
Oh, wasn't Office Space?
No.
That's like the first time I ever really saw him, and I think he's got a great comedic delivery, Ron Livingston. That's probably why it strikes me odd, because I picture him as a comedic guy, even though I know he's done some pretty good drama, though.
He does look like Kyle Chandler's brother, a bit. A
little bit, yeah. I like fucking Kyle Chandler, too.
Me too, but he didn't make the list.
No, he's just almost there. I don't know what category Kyle Chandler's in, but he's there somewhere.
Yeah.
You really need to watch Swingers and Maid, though, if you get it. Because you haven't seen Swingers, right?
No.
Oh,
that's the Vince Vaughn one, yeah, right.
Yeah. Favreau.
Oh, directed by Doug Liman. He's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. It's on my list.
Swingers and Maid, both of them.
Maid. Oh, it's also already on my list. Next one is B-movie martial arts actor Scott Adkins.
Oh,
Mentioned
wow.
him before.
Yeah.
His movies are fun, even though they're very low budget. But he the choreography and the action in his movies is fucking great.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about there. Was he in the Expendables at all?
He was.
Oh, he was. He was in Expendables too.
Yeah. He was. He even was in Doctor Strange, which is strange.
It's strange.
Yeah. Anyway, next one, Florence Pugh, the girl from Midsommar.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you there.
She's gonna be in Little Women and in Black Widow. I think she's gonna have one hell of a career as well. Also, Outlaw King, of course.
I have to admit, I'm excited about Black Widow when I saw the trailer again. Because you're right, she plays the sister.
Sister. I like the first half of the trailer, basically.
Yeah, you're afraid. I don't think they'll go too comedic though. I'm
No, I
picking up.
just don't like the CGI bullshit in the end.
Uh,
Dude, David Harbour, it looks amazing in that trailer. He's probably my favorite part.
Yeah, apologies. I thought you were talking about the comedic angle. It's the CGI
No,
more.
that's
And
fine.
I completely agree there.
The
Yeah.
over the top action, like just make something different once, you know.
Yeah, because when you think about Winter Soldier, it didn't really have a lot of. Well, it did. It did have some CGI, but
Yeah, but like it was more of an agent thriller or something.
and that's what I'm hoping for with Black Widow.
Yeah, but it doesn't really look like it.
Doesn't look like it either.
But well, Florence Pugh is one of those actresses I'm looking out for.
Okay.
And now only 2 names left. One of them is also dead since the 70s. We talked about him. He made 4 movies and they're all great. It's John Cazale.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Such a tragedy, dude. Honestly.
It is tragic. It is tragic because you see those roles and he's so good in those roles.
And then he dies. Also, he was married to Meryl Streep.
I would like to watch Dog Day Afternoon again. That's always.
I think I own that.
I think that's my favorite with him. Even though I know the Fredo role is so significant, but I really like Dog Day Afternoon because I love a heist movie in general. So you have a heist movie, but it's dramatic. You know, I really like Dog Day.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Actually, it kind of surprised me even with how good it was.
No, I was surprised actually because I saw it when I was 13, 14. My uncle was like, "You got to watch Dog Day," and I was like, "Dog Day Afternoon, stupid," you know. And I remember being blown away actually.
Yeah, like people often say that old movies from the 70s and stuff are boring. You know, just watch this movie; it's fucking intense.
Yeah, I feel like the 70s were the birth of true independent movies coming in the limelight. And then the 90s came around and they really fucking started pouring out. And now I feel like you're seeing a resurgence of independent film.
Totally. I think like the movies that like 2019, there were so many good indie movies.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could have seen them all.
That's why I don't buy into the Hollywood is making too many blockbusters things, because I feel like as long as you have blockbusters, you're going to have the other side of the coin. You know, it's a duality type thing. So, like, there's always going to be good independent films, I think.
For sure, with all these young directors we currently have.
Mm-hmm. And the Studio A24 seems to be their focus too, which they're really continuing to bring it.
A24 could be on my list too, just as a studio.
Just as a studio, yeah. I mean, it is something. Like, you see a trailer, you see that little A24, you're like, ooh, well, hang on a second, let's see what this is.
Right.
Yeah.
And the last name on my list, it's the main motherfucker himself. You can guess.
Samuel Jackson?
No.
Oh.
But almost the same age and almost the same coolness.
Is it Bruce Willis?
No.
Oh, okay. The motherfucker throws me off. It threw me off.
Okay, yeah, I know. He's not in crazy many movies, but lately he's been in more good stuff again. Okay.
Eddie Murphy. No, you're not that into Eddie Murphy. I knew that. Well, shit. Yeah, this is like that episode. This is like that episode that we had where I couldn't think of anything. I remember that you had a quiz for me and I bombed on the quiz. Oh yeah. 70 years old, main motherfucker, Clint Eastwood. Yeah.
70 years old?
No, Clint Eastwood's like 90, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's not De Niro.
No, De Niro's older than that, and he's not on the list.
I know. I think he's kind of slipped from your list a little bit. All right, just fucking tell me. What is it?
It's Don Johnson.
What the fuck? How is Don Johnson the main motherfucker all of a sudden?
Dude, he's so fucking cool at his age.
Yeah, I would have never guessed that because I feel like
Okay.
this just recently has become your man here.
I
Yeah.
know it's
Don
very
Johnson.
recent. Yeah,
Donnie Johnson.
with Dragged Across Concrete and rewatching Django and Knives Out.
And I know
He's
you
just
probably don't want to hear this. But it's worth it even now to watch the Miami Vice show. It's still good. It's very 80s, but if you're ever bored one day,
just because of Don Johnson, it might be interesting actually.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Well, actually, I also like his daughter,
Dakota.
Dakota Johnson, but she's like I haven't seen 50 Shades of Grey.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably why I still like her. I need
Do
to
you
see
wanna-
more.
Do you want to do a 50 Shades episode?
No, by no means.
Oh my god.
But there's like she was good in Bad Times at the El Royale, which is not a super good movie, but
She was good, and I agree, not a super good movie, but like the people in it were good. It's just kind of the story.
Even Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, I liked Chris Hemsworth. Yeah.
And she's in Peanut Butter Falcon, which I have to see, and she's in Suspiria, which I want to see. So she's also doing some smaller, good stuff movies, I think.
Suspiria.
Yeah. remake.
Suspiria. The hell is Suspiria? Oh,
It's a horror movie.
It says 2018. The fuck?
Right.
But they still have like all the graphics for it. Like, watch on Prime Video. Huh.
It is a Prime movie.
Okay. All right. I don't know. You said Suspiria. I thought it was Suburbicon. Did you ever see Suburbicon?
No, that's the Julianne Moore, Matt Damon one, right?
Matt Damon, Oscar Isaac.
Not
Not bad. Not bad, but
I always confuse it with Downsizing, just because it's Matt Damon and it came out around the same time.
and you love Downsizing, right?
I haven't seen it. I have seen like the first like 40 minutes or something.
I think the consensus with Downsizing is the first half is really good, but the second half falls apart.
Like the only draw to me for me to watch Downsizing is Christoph Waltz,
Not Matt Damon.
who should be on my list, honestly.
Yeah, because Matt Damon's not a draw, right?
Not really, but I do like him.
It's weird, isn't it? Because he's played a lot of roles that I really, really like him in. Departed, The Martian, you know?
Actually, my dad just gave me The Talented Mr. Ripley.
Oh, thank you. Yes, watch that. Watch that.
Yeah, I will.
I'm looking forward to your assessment of that. That's one of my favorite roles with him, and even Jude Law too. I like Jude Law anyway. So
Yeah, me too.
I kind of want to watch the Pope show, but
The Pope show.
yeah, he's Jude Law, the young Pope, and then there's the new Pope.
Oh.
HBO's doing this thing. They did the season called The Young Pope with Jude Law, and then he goes into a coma apparently, and now it's the new Pope with John Malkovich. There's a lot of popes going around. I mean, look, popes are in. Popes are in. Man.
Right. All right. I think we can end it here.
Yeah, I guess next week we'll cover the nominations for the Oscars, huh?
Yeah, that might be controversial.
Oh, I think so. That's good, though. We need a little controversy in here.
Yeah, it's good to have a heated discussion.
I've noticed that Walt Culture always says controversy. That's why I asked you earlier.
But they're British, right?
Oh, they're cheeky Brits. Cheeky.
Yeah.
I don't know where the hell they're from. I don't even know. I have no idea. Anyway. Almond,
All right.
it was a good show, bro.
It was, yeah.
Have a good week.
You too.
All right. That's going to do it. That's going to do it for episode 12. Shout out to Dindrum. Shout out to Steenie for coming in and saying hi. It was nice to have a little chat for the movie show. I don't really get a lot of chats on the movie show, so it was very nice to, have a little chatter in there today. I'm going to take off. Until next week, Next week we'll cover the Academy Award nominations, which come out in 3 days. So get excited, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, have a good day. Have a good weekend. Peace.